and then the intro timer, and then I'm gonna move stuff. So the getting down to zero just means I have the opportunity to start. Doesn't mean I have to start, but I am starting. I'm at only camera, and then of course Wes decides to go to the bathroom. Oh! He's in the kitchen. He's in the kitchen. We can do it. We go to the both cams live from my basement. It's Thursday night. Woo!
Good harmony.
Waiting for the delay for here, Ken. And it never comes.
They've changed the filtering or something.
Oh.
It does not affect the way anymore.
Back to... Oh, I can do it here. We can do the iMac only right there button. Hey! And I can do... I am happy to share a screen with Leonard. And he is so excited. Every bit... This is his excited face.
Where's Eeyore?
He's almost a co-host.
Where is Eeyore?
You're usually very regimented about putting Eeyore out.
So, welcome to Dave's Imagination. Dave's Imaginations presents Descent into Avernus, Slipping Hell's Grasp. Thank you for joining us. Oh, and there's Eeyore. He's always happy to be here. Even more happy than Leonard himself. Jumping back over to both cams with Ken and the Noel crew's all here. Noel crew's all here with Ken, of course, remote from afar. And as we are doing our version of Descent into Avernus.
Yeah.
But before we go any further, let's go ahead and run the intro. So a little bit of a hubbub tonight. Noel comes in and says there's an Avernus Spotify playlist.
There's also Descent into Avernus Spotify.
And so that's pretty cool. It's all death metal.
Of course.
And so welcome to the channel. We last week after setting Ultrel free, you reached the what's it called? The segment, the hurdle to get to the next level. You each leveled up. And Wes, I think I heard you say you had some coolness for your character.
Yeah, so I got I figured it was really fitting to take level in the Blood Hunter, given
Yeah.
we had what was her name? Just, she probably gave
Lacey.
Lacey
H. She probably gave Christiana like a few tips. And,
Sure.
Given that we're in a castle covered in like bloody
Scabby
stuff. So at the 9th level, I get Grim Psychometry.
Okay.
So I have gained a supernatural talent for discerning the secrets surrounding mysterious relics or places touched by evil. I figure that's pretty fitting, right? Mm-hmm. Whenever I make a history check to recall information about the sinister or tragic histories of an object I am touching or current location, I have advantage on the check. And at the DM's discretion, a suitably high roll may cause the character to experience brief visions of the past connected to the objects or location. So not necessarily something that she has to know about in her history. She may have visions of...
So it's a challenge for the DM to make up some shit.
Exactly. Yes. But I figured that may be fitting. We're in lots of evil places in this adventure, so yeah.
Such as the tunnels within the scab around the Bleeding Citadel.
I feel like I might be using this tonight.
Well, let's see. Anyone else have anything cool?
So Martello, if you hang close, within 10 feet, my aura of protection gives you a +1 bonus to all saving throws.
Wow.
It's just there. It's not a spell. It's me, baby. I'm just radiating protection.
Radiating good vibes.
Yep.
There you go.
While you are conscious, you grant all friendly creatures, including me, within 10 feet, a +1 bonus to all saving throws.
Nice.
So, if somebody's not feeling good with their con or wisdom, which we sometimes face, if you stay close, I can help you. And a few more hit points. Yay.
Mine be like taser face.
Taser
As a reaction, I know. When I get attacked as a reaction, I'll basically electrocute somebody.
Taser face?
Yep.
That's funny. That's great.
You and
Make sparkles come out of his fingers.
you and Minnie have something in common.
Minnie has that too.
Yeah.
All right. For the summary. Pardon me. Gearboxes have been released and El Torel is no longer in immediate danger. You return to Bell, who told you to seek the ferryman, and the ferryman would be able to take you to the Bleeding Citadel. Lacey took you to the ferryman and said she could not travel further with you. Before Lacey left, she implored you to find Arundel, the dwarf wizard at Thundertree, and tell him that Chalicia has returned to the mortal plane. To authenticate the message, Lacey told you to give Arundel a platinum coin. On the coin was inscribed, "Only true death can stop Chalicia." She also gave Gloin a ring of magical resistance and said that the ring would activate when the quest was complete. Saying her farewell, she left you to your adventure. You can rewatch the video if you don't remember. On the shores of the River Styx, you took a short rest before calling for the ferryman. After Panlemir paid the price, the ferryman left you at the Swamp of Blood, that surrounded the Bleeding Citadel. The Citadel, a celestial holy shrine, supposedly holds the sword of Zariel, but the holiness of the shrine is a cancer to Avernus, and Avernus has grown a fleshy scab around the Citadel's exterior. You did find an entrance into the scab and have been searching the scab's grotesque interior. You came to a cavern where there was a wound pulsing blood into a pool. Investigating the pool more closely, Panlemir was jumped from behind by a Barlgura and thrown into the pool. Panlemir has so far been able to fend off the pool's tug at his psyche. And this is where we begin our evening.
Did you say the pool's tongue?
What's with the balloons?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they stopped.
I did briefly see him. I don't.
Okay, not just me then.
I don't know what would have kicked that off.
Like when someone sends you a happy birthday text and the balloons drift across your screen.
Happy birthday!
No.
No, that don't work.
No.
All right, no one's birthday to our many viewers. I know you get your hopes up.
So I guess point of clarification. So Christiana has like a ferryman's dagger or something like that. You need to add that to my inventory.
Yeah, you slice your blood and it'll drain 1 hit point of your health point total. I'll make that a magic item. It really doesn't do any other damage. It just permanently reduces on a hit permanently reduces the max hit points of the target.
Okay, I'll just add like a space holder. If you want to make like a homebrew
Yeah, okay, I'll do
item,
that.
then I can pick that up. Thank you.
I mean, it's really more of a fluff piece than any real.
Yeah, but it's nice.
Still cool.
It's
It's pretty cool.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to add a magic ring. Does it actually exist and I can find it?
I know it doesn't, and I will do it, and I will add it to your character in D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay.
Same with the knife. If I remember, assuming I remember, I will do all of that. I will do all of that. Yes. And last week I failed to jump over to the game camera, game layout, which is this button right there, and tab over to here. And this is where we are. This is where we pick up our evening. And I don't believe we've rolled initiative yet.
No, that was the last thing on the list.
So, roll initiative.
Just like the hat says.
Just like the hat says.
You ready for mine?
Sure.
5.
5. All right. How about glowing? How about Christiana?
19.
How about Olak?
23.
How about Ruckus?
15.
How about Martello?
14.
And glowing?
It looks like an 18.
18. All right.
Oh, I haven't even for you.
Give him some lovin'.
I can't get, can't get my hand to her back.
Why are you showing teeth to him? Hey, come here.
It's just trying to bite your hand.
All right.
He's got nothing for you, dog.
That's what you think. And she thinks otherwise.
Olak, where are you here? You're kind of in the middle of the pack. So you're everyone was kind of focusing on this gash in the side of the fleshy wall that is pulsing the blood into the pool. And as you were watching that, Olak, something falls from the ceiling behind Panlamir and throws him, and not throws is the wrong, shoves him is a better word, shoves him out into the middle of the pool. You see this hairy beast, and maybe I even have an image. I often
You did last week.
Yeah, I often do. Often do. Because that is the way I roll. But maybe not this week. Baldura. I know I do. I just have to get to my folder. Here he is. That thing. It's quite large.
Quite. There's got to be a T-shirt out
Yeah.
there. That's how I roll. It's got a D20 on it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed.
Okay. Well, can't just be going and throwing Pamela into the ground like that. So I'm gonna just run forward.
You say mini sick 'em.
Yep. Close my 10 feet. Okay. We're gonna throw my whip.
This is a large fiend, a large demon.
Well, we'll get to that part in a bit, if that makes a difference.
Well, is it a demon or a fiend? That can be important.
No,
21 to hit.
Demons and devils are both fiends.
Okay.
21 to hit, hits.
That's 8 magical slashing, I think.
All right.
Is that slashing? Yes, slashing. Okay. So it's a large creature?
Yes.
Okay. Not more than one size larger. Okay. What can I do here? Trip, disarm, restrain. I'll try to trip the creature. Make an opposed athletics check.
I would think you would need to be in base contact to do that. Oh, no, you're using your whip to do it.
Yeah, the whip.
I gotcha. I'm with you. Yep. So you hurl? Flourish?
Whip.
Flourish?
Whip it.
Yeah, you whip it.
Whip it good.
Whip it good. And it needs to make some sort of save?
Yep. Opposed athletics check. And you can use athletics or acrobatics.
All right. This is +4.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. I think he meets it, beats it.
Yep, I believe so. Alright, so that's that. And then I'll swing it over my head and get him on the other side.
For another attack?
Yep.
All right, let's do it again.
That's a 28 to hit.
28. Oh, 28 would hit, yes.
7 magical slashing. And then we'll try this tripping thing again.
All right.
Actually, no, we'll do...
All right.
I don't think it... I think you still have to make a roll. I don't know.
Okay.
Restrain.
Ah,
I'll try to restrain the creature this time.
okay.
So, it's another opposed athletics check.
So roll yours.
19.
Yeah, it seems restrained. You have wrapped your chain around it.
Alright, so they are grappled, and if they fail again on their turn, they are then restrained.
I see. All right.
And then
So-
Minnie's just going to float up a little bit, take some shots at it.
I see 6 damage. What was your other damage you did? Was that
8 magical slashing was the first one.
That was 7 and then 8, or 8 and then 7.
8 was the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and then 7 was the second.
Sure.
Okay, and then Minnie, an 8 to hit, a 21 to hit, a 15 to hit, and an 8 to hit.
15 hits. So 2 hits, it sounded like.
Okay, so 4 and 8, so 12 piercing.
12 piercing magical. All right.
And then Minnie will float back.
And did you say he's grappled?
Yes.
He is,
Okay.
Well, he's
yes, I think
yeah,
so.
grappled. Right.
So that just means you can't move.
He's grappled right now,
Okay.
Means
so
his
he'll have to
Yeah.
have to either try to escape or just give into it, and then he'll become restrained.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Which I suppose I should look up what the grappled condition actually does.
So grappled says he can't move, and then restrained
Grappled means his movement speed becomes 0.
it goes to restrained.
Yeah.
Then you have advantage to attack him.
They have,
We all do.
Well, they have he has disadvantage on attacks, and we have advantage to attack.
So right
According
now,
to
Oh, yep,
he's
you're
just
right.
speed is 0.
And he has disadvantage on dex saving throws if we want to throw something at him.
Nice.
With the dex.
Which
Not when he's grappled.
No, that's if it turns into restrained.
Christiana, you're up.
Right.
Then glowing.
And you're saying it turns into restrained if he tries to move? Or if he...
No.
If on his turn he does not get out of it, he becomes grappled.
Oh, okay.
So I can't see it from where I am now, correct?
Yeah, you can see its head.
Okay.
With very little movement.
For me, that's enough. I could see an ear, and I'd probably shoot the ear off.
Very little movement.
Okay.
I can see a path here.
Okay.
So this is a side view. There's more distance left and right than we're showing.
Well, I mean, he threw Palomir in. That's all I need to know about him. So I will fire off 3 bolts. I'm going to use the -5 plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
23. Well, I need to do my calculations actually before I. 2, 3, 4. That was 19. Okay, so they should all hit. So it's an 18, a 19, and a 27 to hit.
Okay. When you're on deck.
So that's 8, 9. I don't know if I have Crimson Right anymore, so I'm just gonna waive that.
Okay.
I'll reapply it later if I get a chance. So that is 57
Points of damage.
damage.
Jeez.
Question: what is Panlamir's? What does he appear to be his condition?
Flailing in the water. He tried to get out, but it didn't quite work. Oh no, he hasn't had a chance to get out yet. But he had to do a Constitution saving throw
For his sanity.
I don't remember if it was Constitution or not. I'll have to look that up again. But there was a saving throw to see if he had any effect, and he hasn't yet. But that was enough to kill this dude.
Okay.
As it falls down and in.
I feel like Christiana would have said, like, at the beginning of her turn, like, you know, we need to get rid of him before we can save Panlamir, because, like, he's kind of blocking the... There's nowhere to drag
Yeah,
Panlamir
but
with.
the big guy falls backwards into the water, dragging the chain. Olak, do you hold on?
Of course, I'll do what I need to do to unwind my chain, however it works.
And he falls in.
I didn't think about that. I didn't know that was going to be enough to...
And
it
so...
You're dragging your feet and leaning back.
So here's what I'm going to say. If you let go, you can stop yourself from going in. If you don't let go, there's going to be a dexterity saving throw or you're falling in the blood pool.
Dexterity? What about strength?
The strength would be holding on. Do you want to hold on?
Well, yeah, but can I dig my feet in and keep myself from going in?
This is a large creature.
This is a large. You're not. I don't care about the stupid how much you can lift D&D rules. They don't make sense to me. You're not lifting this large creature.
What do you mean I can't lift 800
Try
pounds?
dexterity saving throw.
Dead weight.
You have dead weight.
Yeah, it's dead weight. Your
Natural
Look at these
20.
legs.
yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So with that natural 20, you're able to do a little flip of the wrist and get the chain off of him. But you did get dragged down here to the base of the pool.
Well, my chain's right there for Pamela to grab now.
Isn't that handy?
See, I planned it this way.
All right. So we are out of initiative. Sorry for those that didn't get a turn. However, we can just say what the next people do. Gloin, you just saw Christiana pummel a thing with her crossbows, and that thing falls backwards, splash, and it's dragging Olak down to the pool's edge. You can't see what happened.
But I know Panlamir's in the pool.
You know Panlamir's in the pool, absolutely.
Can I slide down past Christiana? Right there, turn into the dragon.
Yep.
Fly over and grab Panlamir with my claws and bring him back.
Nice. Yep.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
I'll allow it.
I'm a large creature. I should be strong enough. Unless you want me to roll the strength.
Christiana would
you
back
just do
up
it.
and make room. Yeah.
You just do it. Okay.
Well, she just looks at you with those big brown eyes.
Okay. That was Gloin. The Balgrua is little bubbles are floating up to the top of the pool of blood. Ruckus. I mean, it would be your turn.
Yeah. So the blood is still dripping out of the.
Yeah, I'm gonna say right about here, where it's kind of dripping down, right in here somewhere. these little sprays of blood.
And can you scroll over a little bit? How far over does
Yeah,
this
not
pool
much
go?
more.
And it just
It just ends.
Ends the wall,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just a pool and the cavern.
okay. Um.
I think I said last week. I think the windows are really the only.
Yeah. Do we have any reason to save some of this blood for?
So, I talked last week. Cristiano was really interested with like, what is this place? How was it formed? So I think this is a good time maybe for a history check on this evil place
Okay.
with advantage now.
There you go.
And also, yeah, like how did this place form? Set to 17.
Yeah, so I'm going to reiterate some of the things I've already told you. All right, so back in the day, in the day when Zariel led the Hell Riders from Elturel into Avernus to battle the demons and her holy crusade to stop the invasion of demons, she led them down into Avernus, and Avernus was more than most of those Hell Riders could take. Along with them was, you might recall, Lulu, and a number of other. There was 100 of these Hell Riders, but a handful of them were true and stayed. But most of those Hell Riders fled and attempted to return back to Elturel. Many of those meeting their doom. Of those, you've met a few. One of them was a vampire up on a tree. One of them was in the crypt of the Hell Riders, right? Kind of a side quest you abandoned, right? And you met him. But another one was someone that went by the name of Yael, and it was a female, Yael. And so in Zariel's fall, Zariel was given the opportunity, the right, the privilege to become the Archduke of Avernus, and would have everything she needs to finally put the end to demonkind, but she would have to surrender and become the Archduke, archdevil of Avernus. All right, seeing her turn, some of these Hell Riders didn't appreciate that. Right, her becoming a devil. She was an angel. She was an archangel. She was a powerful angel, but she turned to a devil to be an archdevil with this still the crusade of killing demons, but now she's a devil doing it instead of an angel doing it. Well, Hell Riders, the ones that stayed with her, didn't like this, right? And so somehow they got her. Maybe she was no longer worthy of the sword of Zariel, this angelic holy weapon, and this Yael general under her troops took the sword and put it in created the citadel. I don't know. I'm not sure how that. Maybe he prayed. She prayed to the gods, and she was able to put this sword in the citadel, this holy location that engulfs and holds this sword of Zariel, and that's why you're looking for. That's why you found it. But being a place of purity, holiness, here in Avernus of hell, of evilness, it is a blight, a cancer to Avernus. And so as a cancer of Avernus is trying to heal itself from it, engulf it. And to do that, it's built the scab around it. And that is what you guys are in now. Over the years, the scab has grown and grown and grown. The lower level is extremely hard as rock, right? Upper level is a little bit more soft, and inside you have the fleshy tissue, right? But you're going through these caves in the scab, looking for some entrance to the citadel where you hope to claim the sword and now this is a lot for a 17, but most of this throughout the campaign, I've already told you.
Yeah, right.
Piecing together, okay, and it explains why touching the window
Had the holy
Had the
effect,
holy
gave you some
effect.
temporary hit points. That's right. You remember that? Mm-hmm. Good for you.
They're on here.
Good. So, now, with Panlamir, you share your experience of how the blood felt, and
Yeah, it was very unnerving.
yeah,
I mean,
that's what you know. It tugged at your psyche,
Yeah.
right? And you don't know what lingering effect it would have caused had you succumbed to it, but you just know you being in the blood, no bueno, right? No good.
guess we need to avoid the blood at all.
At least being immersed in it, at a minimum.
Martello.
Yep.
In this quietness, in this gathering, as you're taking your deep breaths to calm down after this encounter, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh crap.
Is that you? Martello. Help me.
Oh.
I've been captured. Help. Pain.
Yikes.
This is a voice he recognizes?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Lulu or the
Lulu.
Oh.
sounds like Lulu.
Yeah, sounds like Lulu.
Wasn't it?
Wow.
I wasn't sure he wasn't pretending a different voice.
No, that's Lulu.
Good, because I didn't remember the voice. I never either.
No, that's Lulu. I know that's Lulu.
Help me.
So all right. So I'm hearing this voice in my head. I don't know how I'm hearing it. So I will think without saying out loud. Not that I'm not going to recount it to the team, but just so I don't sound like a whack in my head, I'm going to say, "Where are you?"
I'm chained in this cavern. In this bloody, scabby cavern.
Oh.
what? How did she get here?
She got. Oh. Can you see the sword?
No, I was looking for it too. Or not too. I came here thinking I could get in, but I haven't found the entrance yet. The demons, they caught me. They're torturing me. Help me, save me.
Okay.
You're torturing me. They're poking my belly.
Yeah. Right.
Stop it.
You and the Pillsbury Doughboy. All right.
They call Trantalox. He's a Nalfeshni. An agent of Yinigo.
Good lord.
Do you need someone to spell those for you?
That's a Chinese place on
Trantalox.
the corner in El Terrell, right?
Trantalox is Trantolox, pretty much like it sounds. It's a Nalfeshni, Nalfeshnee. That's a creature type.
That was close. Okay. Agent of Unigo?
Winnebago?
Yeah.
An agent of Yinigo, and with any type of religious check, you would realize that is a demon lord.
Swell.
We didn't see any demons when we did our scout around,
Well, yeah,
but
on the outside, right?
or the little bit that we've scouted
yeah,
in.
yeah.
So far we haven't.
Well,
So far,
just
yeah.
this one.
Yeah, right.
One.
Because we sent Minnie down some of the paths, right? Or something.
Yeah, but you didn't really see anything. You just remember there's no
Right,
light.
and that's my point.
Yeah.
Well, I think Bloin scouted around it.
Yeah,
As far as,
it's not like you can see everything that's revealed on the map.
well, yeah, just of what we saw so far, we haven't.
Sure.
But that's right. It was glowing flying around, so he didn't go in some of the narrow
Narrower.
spots.
Yeah, right.
So
So I will relay to my team
all that.
all of that.
Where? Landmarks.
Where is she? She
Just
doesn't know.
describe it.
Bloody scabby cavern. We
But
have
what you
lots of
can
those.
tell is like when you hear a voice, the direction from which it came, and possibly somewhere below you, like not north, south by southeast, or south by southwest,
Right.
south, below you.
And what we're standing on is a scab.
Yes, the fleshy,
Well,
yucky.
I'm gonna say stand back. You're gonna say, I imagine it sounds like it's coming from below.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say stand back. and-
Christiana will move back up towards Ruckus. I don't know what Gloin does.
basically,
You're standing next to Panelmere, who just said stand back. What do you do?
Martello.
I'm not doing anything big.
I know, but just let him catch up a little. He is crawling out of the sphincter of this tunnel, right? We just didn't get to you yet, as you kind of slide down here, and you stand here and you're telling everyone,
Right.
and then Panlamir steps up,
Yeah, I'll have to go where he was.
and everyone says, "Let me take a step back." Right?
I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on it,
Yeah.
and it's necrotic energy.
Yeah, automatic hit and a chunk of flesh.
And I'll hit the same spot 3 times.
Yeah, and so I'm going to say the size of a bowling ball each time. And you think if you continue doing this, you're making some progress. It's going to take you a long time.
I'll give it 2 or 3 minutes of it.
Yeah, okay. But what happens though is you dislodge it, but it becomes a loose pool of someone. Now you're gonna have to
backfills with blood.
It backfills with blood. It backfills with the fleshy dislodged mash.
Necrotic mess.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I
mean,
wonder. So Christiana would turn to Gloin, and so we had talked last time about like greater restoration and stuff like that. Like I wonder if there's like, and bring back up the history that we discussed that Christiana has pieced together or learned, realized. Like it seems like this is, El Terrell fighting holiness. I wonder if there's something like a spell or a prayer or something that a cleric could do that
One
would
cleric
affect.
against the whole of hell?
Was that?
One cleric against the whole of hell?
Well, a little bit of hell, right? That's trying to like. I wonder if there's something. That maybe there's a check that you could do to see if Dave will give you a hint. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here. But
About what? About where she is, or about this?
about the
building?
scab, like so. What Noel was getting at is there a way we can get through the scab? Right, create our own path.
Tunnel. Well,
Tunnel.
That's what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to.
So I wonder
Really,
if there's like
so-
a way like a cleric could help. If the scab is representative of like that of a fight between like good and evil, like is there a way a cleric could like tip that hand and like push back?
Dribble some holy water down the hole.
Yeah, maybe push back. Actually, Christiana has some vials of holy water.
I mean, it's a scab, right? So, could we just try healing it?
Right. Is it something along those?
Then it'll just be hardened skin.
I was gonna say it is healing.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
But
That's why I'm-
But to your, correct me if I'm wrong, but if what you're doing is creating sort of a rough path, right? But then if we like heal the walls, are we solidifying that hole, right? We're building a mine shaft,
Yeah.
shoring up the walls by healing the walls, but not closing the hole again.
If we really heal the whole thing, it'll just dry up and fall off the building.
Heal the whole thing? Are you kidding me?
Well, and I was also approaching it from the point of view of like, okay, if the scab is evil, can the cleric do something that is good to damage the scab?
Radiant damage.
Like a radiant damage or like.
Well, I have cantrip that does radiant damage, but
Or even like
It's not a creature.
I'm
though.
thinking something like, is there a weakness to it
Right.
that
Oh,
a cleric can do more than just firing off cantrips
When
over
you
and
have
over and
the-
over?
Moonbeam.
Oh yeah.
Right. 40-foot cylinder. Just
It's-
pile drive it
I don't know
down.
if I'm on the
Maybe.
right
That's
path at
actually
all.
not
If
a
there's
bad
any
idea.
like roles that
I love the ingenuity and creativeness. Let's see where it goes.
That's a spell though, so that's why
Well,
I've been using that.
But
Yeah.
The
let's see.
necrotic spell. Yours
Yeah.
is that's radiant.
Only thing I would temper that with is there's a crap ton load of fleshy mass here.
Yeah.
right, and that's what I'm trying to keep
Yeah.
from like just
And it's
like
not a
sitting
creature.
while
Where'd
like,
it go?
I think what I'm hearing from Dave is
Okay.
also that we could probably just leave this cavern, go down below, and find
Well, you've already know, right? You can't see it, but I've uncovered this
we
much
could
of the
explore a
map,
lot of that.
Mhm.
right? You've come this far.
We just have no idea if she's 10 feet down or 100 feet down, right?
Well, she might be
Wasn't
down the
that full
passage
back?
off that
It goes even
there
further.
or past that other
right.
puddle.
But
Wasn't
I
that
mean, he's
full
back?
digging, but we have
Yeah.
no idea.
Right, how far
okay,
down is
I guess.
down, right.
Yeah.
or do we need to go all the way back? Okay, so here's a question clarification to your character. Below, is that like directly below your sense? Oh, Dave,
That's
you
what
guys-
Dave
That's
said.
you guys
yes,
that one,
that's what I'm gathering. It's not a
That's what Lulu said.
it's
yeah, that's
not
what Lulu
at a
said.
lower level than us. It's
Actually,
directly
Lulu
below,
said.
Below
us.
us.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. It's a pretty
But it's-
big map.
I guess it's not on. Oh, no, I didn't know this map was that big, but it's not like clear on the other side of the map below us.
Well,
Or is
the
it?
other thing to say is
straight down.
this map, although it's flat here, consider it wrapped around. The world is not flat. This side of the map connects to this side of the map.
Okay.
That's the reason.
But your sense was she was straight down.
yes.
So if you want to just keep drilling, I could be tossing firebolts in there too.
So I'm thinking you're turning it into a slushy,
Yeah.
right? You're turning solid mass into slushy mash.
We're really not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had a way to empty it, right?
There are other paths. We probably need to go back to the beginning and try a different path.
I was thinking it was just like just below the surface, maybe like
Right. No,
I
I get
didn't,
it.
I didn't realize that, this map how deep it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I didn't realize we had unexplored space either. So maybe we need to go back.
Yeah, because there was glowing flying around, and he
But he
didn't go
couldn't
for
fly
some of the
down in
narrow
there
ones.
because it
yeah.
was too narrow.
Too narrow, right?
Okay, so we're giving up on digging and
Yeah,
gonna
Yeah.
go around.
we're not getting anywhere. So
Right.
Okay.
we should either go back to the window or
Well, there
go
might
try
be
to
a
explore somewhere else.
might there be a path off of this other puddle?
Yeah.
So,
So one of those two corners might yield a down to an angle thing. I don't know.
yeah. So let's check that first.
We can always split the party and
yeah. And
That's a great idea.
whoever's going first should have a rope. And being held
Seems
onto
like
by
we've
it.
used one rope. Didn't we use a rope somewhere that?
Yeah,
Yeah, get
no, we-
across.
to get
We
across.
got it back?
We got it
Alright.
back. Yeah.
But we got
Okay. But even just to whoever
yeah.
tie it around your waist and have 2-3 people behind
When
you holding on,
But we have-
spelunking,
holding on to it, just
we,
so
we might even like put it on the map. We've got a piton at the top of that Y
because that's how we
because we
get
left
across.
that. Yes, we got out.
So, all right. So if we backtrack down to where your pointer is there a branch off there or no? It's just a pool
It's
of
dark.
light.
I mean, you'd have to go and investigate.
I have dark vision.
You can see up to 60 feet in the dark.
Go.
Didn't I
can
look down that hole and there was just a puddle there?
There was a puddle there. That's what you saw.
Okay.
Krishana can see 120 feet.
You couldn't see the whole puddle. You didn't go down.
But there wasn't. Yeah. But okay.
just
But there
looked
wasn't a
down.
branch back
Right.
east.
Correct.
Oh, we don't know.
So
So
I mean, maybe at the bottom of the puddle.
check for secret doors, secret
well-
flaps of flesh.
we'll pass on that one. I think.
So we'll have to go back
Check for secret
more to the
scabs.
beginning and try one of those thinner paths that I couldn't go
Yeah, I
down.
say we go back to the window.
and, yeah, and then
Check for secret chicken pox.
yikes.
Is there a way we can try opening the window?
We asked about that.
It seems
Not-
to be solid. It doesn't have.
Not without
hinges
breaking
or-
it and
Which
being
would
like
be
a
bad.
holy window. That seems like maybe not
Especially
the
the-
best idea.
Don't
Don't
you
you
have a
have a
benefit?
tap or something that you can unlock things? Or?
Knock, but it's
yeah,
not,
but it's not a door.
Yeah, it's not.
or-
It's a
locked.
solid window,
It's
it's
just a
a-
solid.
And
yeah.
it does not seem fragile.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna hand wave. You guys get back to here, and you can tell me what you do from here.
Do you want to rappel down and each of us touch the window as we go?
Can.
Or
Well,
he
you
could
think you'll need? It would
drag,
never hurt
drag
to
an
have-
elevator, right? You
I can just take you over there and you each touch the window.
just do a little
Why do we
flyby
want to touch the window?
because it
Gives you
gave him some
healing.
points.
Give him like
Gives you
20,
temporary-
20 temporary hit points. or
Oh,
something
How many
like
did I give you?
20.
I'm generous.
that.
Sweet.
I figured we were going to need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Precariously sit on the slippery edge.
I was
You
gonna
can
put 'em in
change
the
your-
bottle and
Is that what you're gonna do?
Take them over to the other side.
To down here?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just take us down to there? If
Where
we
would-
do that.
Do you guys want some temporary hit points or not?
I
Oh,
would like.
All right, so you each get
We're gonna take the time.
20 temporary hit points.
Yay.
Okay. Now
But where do you want to end up?
I think we need to try that path over there. Would
This
be
one?
the next one to try.
Here?
Where's
Yep.
your? I can't see your cursor. Yes. I can fly us all over there, and then I won't fit down the rest of the way. We'll have to go back to going.
So you are now in this space.
Everybody okay with that?
yep. Well, I can take the rope and go first. You guys will hold me up.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's downhill, so it looks like we're gonna slide like crazy.
So Christiana will use another one of her.
Actually, you know what? You probably should go first. You get the pitons, and you can put pitons in.
Well, so what I was thinking is Christiana will take one of her pitons and put it right at the top of that, the start of the
Mm-hmm.
the downhill. So I'll mark that off of these.
Yeah.
And then whoever wants to go first. I mean, if you want Christiana to go first, she'll go.
Well, I think we're gonna have to use more
You don't
than
want to
100
use your
feet.
shield and slide down it like you did those stairs years ago.
How much rope do you
Those, those are the very first one.
So from about where Gloin is,
Early on, his
Right.
wild side came out very quickly.
how long's your rope?
Whose rope are we using?
50 is a typical.
Oh, we probably all have
50
rope. We
feet?
may have to tie them together.
So 50 kind of gets you to this dip.
You know, it's probably kind of like a slip and slide, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you just
I mean, you just kind of like a tow rope, right? You kind of hold it and you just slide it, and you only grab it if you feel like you're getting out of control.
Yeah.
But you have crampons, right?
Sure. You.
Yeah, but you like use your. I like your idea. You put the shield down, use it like a saucer sled. You know.
Yeah, because
Some daggers.
if you miss your slip, if you slip your grip, I mean,
You have to
then
you have to lay on your back to get through this
we
little
follow
area,
the
but
rest of the way.
otherwise it's.
So we're talking about a flesh luge. Okay.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's a name for it.
Or if it's what head versus skeleton, right?
So
Who goes first?
I said I'd go first.
All right. I'll let you. You slide down, and oh come on, get to the right tool, Dave. With the rope set, the
at the top.
and you get to here.
I have dark vision, so what can I see? I can probably see just to where it is at the end, anyways. That looks like 60 feet.
Yeah, let's see how far it goes. Oh, yeah.
Christiana should have probably gone. 'Cause she can see further.
Yeah, that's about 60 feet.
Okay, Christiana will go down. She can see 120 feet.
Alright.
My dark vision only gives me.
Yeah, 60 feet is standard, but she
Yeah.
took one of her blood infusion things.
Oh, you see that it curves straight down, and you don't see what happens. Yeah, but what you don't see, first it narrows and then it falls off, and you don't really see a good place to stand.
Do they hear anything?
Good ask.
Lulu! Are you down there?
Nothing comes back.
We're gonna have someone hold on, tie the rope around the waist, and let them down there and look to see what's down there.
Give me a perception check. If you both want to do, if you want to give one of you advantage.
You can take the advantage.
Perception.
I'm gonna need it.
Really? I have a +10.
No, you're not down there yet.
That's so much better.
This is a little better. 12.
Yeah. So, as far as you can tell, it goes down a little bit ways, but the bottom of the slide, you don't see what it drops off into.
Well, I think I have a rope as well. I do.
You gonna set another baton?
Yeah. Let's set another one. And would you allow us to have picked up the one we used up top, or is that permanent?
I think you needed it to get it back. Yeah.
We-
No,
we
I'm just gonna
used
say
it,
no.
but- No? Okay.
I'm just gonna say. So I don't know who wants it. It gets crowded down here, guys.
It's wide, right?
Christian is going to keep... That's the whole point of setting the... She's going to keep going before anybody else.
All right.
Because there's no place for everybody to
You
stand.
set another one, and the
She's
rope's 50
gonna-
feet,
yeah.
right? And the 50 feet kind of got you to the bottom of here. So
Peek off the edge.
yeah, you get down here, sliding down, holding on to the rope, but you can't really see behind, right? You can. I'll move this one to see how far down it goes. I think that's about what you see.
Well, Christiana will kind of yell, loud enough, not too loud, but yell back up. It looks like there's a big passage down here. I think this is the right direction. But there's a big drop.
Another baton, another fit of rope should get you to the bottom of it.
Yeah, but we don't have another rope.
Sure I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
We all have a rope.
I don't. I came packed light. I packed light.
Yep.
Always pack a rope.
What good adventurer doesn't have a rope?
Indeed.
Kind of doesn't think they're coming back.
Back in the day, I used to carry so many I could build a suspension bridge. That's what we did.
Okay, so
Martello.
Martello tosses his rope down.
Slides down to you. Set another baton.
Set another one, tie it off, and repel.
Repel down.
I'll
down,
make my
yeah.
way down to the ledge where she is.
Like,
Right.
keep coming down. I'm going off the edge. Is what she'll say.
Yeah.
Dangle. Attack!
That's pretty much what I'm gonna do here. Let's see what happens. You start spelunking down, and you can finally see around that bend, right?
She's dangling.
Let's see what 7 says.
Oh, crap.
Hey, it could be a big pile of treasure.
A squad of flesh bats swarm out of the cavern.
Don't give the DM ideas.
Sorry.
Hordes of hellish flies buzz around this dark chamber, which is strewn with mutilated devil corpses and gnawed bones. A hole in the floor reveals another dark cavern below this one, which you can't quite see. You can just maybe see the edge of it.
In 7. Okay. Now, are they all the way back up to me?
Are they already?
The flies, or are they like? Do I see them way down there?
You see them way down there.
Okay. Let's not go that direction.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, Lulu was the other way, wasn't she?
Right. Best as we can tell.
Yeah, as best we can tell.
Right.
Was? Oh, I thought it was more.
Well, she was
or
directly
It was
below.
down, but
Well,
this
'cause
is
we were
this is
all the way
down.
back, and now we're coming
Yeah,
back in the other direction.
it'd be really hard
Is
to.
she still talking to you?
Yeah, you would have a sense of the general direction, which I'd have to zoom out and figure out again.
Right. I believe we are going directionally correct. Going to the right.
Continuing that way.
Yes.
Well, once we're all down here, we can fly.
Yeah, right now it seems like those flies are just it's a cloud of flies, right? And it's all kind of around this yucky, dead devils and demon pile of bones.
So there are demons. Okay.
Well,
Bones, bodies.
bones and bodies. From this distance with your dark vision, it's hard to tell what they are. It's a fleshy pile of yuckiness.
Yeah.
All right, so you rappel yourself down.
She'll kind of, yeah. Let's not go that way. Yep. She'll keep rappelling down.
When she reaches the bottom, I'll follow. And say next. On belay.
All right, I want everyone to roll a d20. Just don't roll a 1.
This is for good things, right?
Why must you say such things?
3.
And you're done.
6.
You guys are rolling great.
7.
9, 7. Dang. You're good thing I wasn't doing an average type of thing here.
Or yeah, D10. Or, yeah,
So
roll-
I've been hand waving all these checks. If this was any other night, I'd say, oh, every time you use a rope, we're gonna do a dexterity, a strength check. But I think you guys are good enough that you just haven't been doing it gracefully, right?
Well, I mean, if it was an acrobatics, I'd add a +7 to my 6. You know,
Yeah, but that's if it was
Yeah.
acrobatics. What if it was strength or an intelligence to go around the right turn, or the wisdom to do this at all?
You guys owe me a new pair of pants, man. This is gross.
Yeah.
Oh, athletics. We attempt to climb a sheer or slippery cliff. Jump an unusually long distance. That would have been awesome. That would help.
Yeah. So eventually, I mean, Gloy and I have you next in the list as you come here and you're going down. And you, all right, and then what I got? I don't know, Olak, if you want Minnie before or after you.
Minnie can go behind me.
Okay.
Minnie's just flying, so.
Well, not in this guy. He's gonna have to squeeze through in spots, right?
Yeah, but Minnie has wings to fly.
Minnie could go
if
down
he
the-
starts sliding.
Minnie could go the whole way as a cube if Minnie really wanted to. Except then Minnie would fall.
Yeah,
on
but
her head, so-
Minnie doesn't want to.
God bless you.
Martello. I don't know, Ruckus, you're just the last person I grabbed. No real reason, but
Martello, which way do we go?
I'm going just to have you down here somewhere. Alright, you're down here and you can look a little bit further. Oh, there's fun. That's fun. Oh. Not there yet. This looks like an easy enough walk here that you can manage it.
See the wizard. I wonder if a wizard.
Maybe a little fly.
Now we're back to a
Lulu sense is still leading us this way.
Yeah, my Lulu sense. Spidey sense.
Lulu. I like that Lulu
Sense.
You're Lulu, all right.
Yeah. Hey, no. Yes.
Alright. You kind of had Christiana
Solar.
leading because she had the best dark vision,
Did
right?
the last person down grab the ropes?
Wasn't said.
Oh.
Wasn't spoken. You might want to have them there
Might
if you ever
leave
want to
and
get out.
back. Yeah.
Fast.
Well, we can send, we can at least get the last one.
Well, the last one's hanging straight down. We want to leave it there.
Well, that's true. Okay, never mind. All right, so this
'Cause
is
it's
the way
gonna be a
this is the way we're
and
heading
actually,
out.
Yeah, it's gonna be bitch getting back up that if without one. So yeah, I think we leave it.
Okay.
No.
No, no, one of those.
Where's your toy? Where's the ball?
No.
Surely it's not one of those.
Just need that.
No, it's not one of those.
A dozen of those.
It's a handful of them.
Christiana, you look down this narrow path. It's not 5 feet tunnel, right? And you see, despite this fleshy
No.
demon creature that you might recognize as a dretch at this point. I don't remember what if you encountered what you haven't, and you can see that it's covered in the fleshy mass. The bit's kind of like what Panlamir was doing. It has chud. Chud, is that what they call the fish? Chum of scabby, fleshy meat all over it, as it seems to be digging at something, and as it's digging, it ducks down. Another one sits up a little bit, so you know there's at least two down there, and you.
Looks like we got some company. They haven't seen us yet, though.
They seem well distracted.
They seem
Well, are they large creatures?
I don't think so. I think they're medium.
medium, I assume.
But I doubt that they could crawl up that thing any better than we could.
Well, you know what they say about assumptions.
Well, I can always do
Fireball.
Radiance of the Dawn. Do some serious damage.
Lulu might be down there.
You don't know.
If
No, you wouldn't. You would have.
So I
they're
figure
torturing her, right? So something's down there torturing her.
we would back up probably a little bit, and then have a little huddle.
Sure. Done.
And so what do we can do? I saw at least two of them. They seem to be digging for something.
Fireball.
So dretches are demons, right? Or
You would know.
Demons.
yeah,
So they'll probably be impervious to fire.
there's a decent chance.
Resistant, not
Resistant.
impervious. Demons and fiends are pretty resistant to fire, cold,
So, yeah.
elemental damage.
You have a good point.
Now the
We just
radiance,
jump down.
that's not.
Yeah, I have a couple things that I could do radiant damage with.
But we don't know how many are down there. We don't know what's down there. If there's something else worse down there,
Didn't one of you have like the lightning?
is Lulu down there? That's the question we need to
Um,
answer.
Like
I would-
lightning strike.
Now that I have another reference where I can see, Lulu seems due east.
East is what? You just
Back.
pointed left to the right of the screen.
This direction.
Due east.
Okay.
Oh, still in front of it. Okay.
Yeah.
East.
To the right.
Not south,
Oh.
no, any
Not
longer.
downhill.
But
straight.
but this path goes
Yeah,
down,
so
so
we've-
she's straight across.
Right.
Hmm.
But there may be we might
Yeah,
have to
Dave,
go
I
it
back
might.
up.
there's nothing above us, right?
Right.
The
Is
only
there
way to
any-
find
yeah,
out is to go down, and we
just
got to
what's
kill
last,
those things
what's
on our
above
way.
us.
Right.
Which I can do. I have a cantrip that I could do multiple times to kill them. But
So we're in the right row in the battleship.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You encountered dretches way back when you were fighting in Elturel. They're not the beefiest. They'll give you a good punch if you're fighting one, but these are not the scariest of the demons you've ever encountered. However, you don't know how many they are, and you don't know if there's anything else down there.
true. What do you want to do?
Well, that's the only way that's leading
Yeah.
east. So I say we got to go forward.
So I mean, I have sacred flame that I can hit them. It's a cantrip. I can do it forever.
I think that's enough.
But they got us. If they save, it doesn't do any damage. It's a cantrip. But it does do 3d8 6 plus 6
So
plus 5.
we can see them, and they're how far away?
30 feet. From where Christiana is, not that far.
We could stand our ground up here, see if we can lure them up like one at a time.
And just keep
Pick 'em
hitting
off.
them.
Yeah.
This is 60-foot spell.
Yeah.
And we'll see how fast they can climb up that thing if they want to climb up that
Yeah.
thing.
Right. So we're going to try to draw them to us, take advantage of the narrow passage. Little
Sounds like a plan.
Leonidas and the Brave 300 or Brave 6, whatever. Bottleneck.
Sounds like a good
Choke
plan.
point.
Because otherwise,
There are more
that
than
battle
300
bottleneck
there.
is going to be used against us, and we'll only
Right.
have like one or two of us in combat at a time.
We all agreed?
Let's use it against them.
Draw them out.
Ken, got a better plan?
Nope.
It's a great plan.
I love this plan.
All right.
My plan was just to jump in, so.
Well, let's find out.
All right. Are we rolling initiative? Who's you have the element of surprise. So who's doing what?
Does anybody have a surprise attack they want to do to get their attention?
Fireball's not a bad
I just
idea.
want to kill them.
Fireball's not a bad idea.
Well, we
even
could
at
do-
half damage is pretty good.
Do some damage on them, get their attention, and then lure them up, and then you can
And
do your.
I could do a shatter in there.
I have. How far does this go? Channel Divinity, Radiance of Dawn.
Guess I was pretty generous in your being able to see, considering the curvature of the.
It's only 2d10 plus 14.
Well, you said we could see one,
I'll take it.
feet.
two.
Yeah, we only know of two.
Mm-hmm.
We think there's just two.
Within 30 feet. Okay, so I'm about to wait till I get down there. So I'm just telling you what I would do.
Which is
Sacred Flame, 60-foot range. Cantrips.
well, I think that's good for once we get them up. What do we want to do? Like, do we have an area of attack we can drop on them?
Once I'm in there, I do.
We're not going down there until we kill them.
Well, all the ones we can see. You know, we can only see so many. You don't know what else is down there.
No.
But once I'm down there, I could do Channel Divinity, which is a 30-foot.
Do you want to go down there one at a time and into what we can't see?
Yeah.
So
I'm just telling you what I have.
Yeah, that's why. So Christian, the plan is to lure them up here, attack them here. But what are we doing to get their attention?
Yeah. So first of all, I assume you guys are actually.
I am sure you, if I hit them with Sacred Flame, that's going to get their attention.
The Sacred
Ideally,
Flame's
area.
one target.
Right.
It's-
I have the
Yeah.
cantrip of thaumaturgy. I can make a noise, or cause a tremor, or put a sound that might.
They aren't
Yeah.
undead, I assume.
Ideally,
From what
do
we know,
damage
no.
on them. I guess is what I was thinking.
Your history with demons are they are not dead.
You could do a mind sliver or a firebolt or something like that, are the ones we could see.
Do you have that like lightning attack where it like jumps from
If I want
one to another?
to spend a big slot, yeah.
What level is that?
6th.
How many do you have? One.
One.
My guess is whatever's guarding her. is gonna be tougher than this.
Yeah.
Three. So that would be better to when I could see more of them because I can hit up to 4 things, but we only see 2 right now.
Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud. Come and get them!
So that was that's another option is try to intimidate or be really loud and get their attention. Anybody have a better plan?
I suggested fireball.
Can you?
I second fireball.
Can you fireball? Do
Motion's been
I
made,
cannot, but I
seconded.
believe he can.
you want to try a fireball, Blaine?
Our dragon can, yeah.
You could turn into a
Or
dragon,
just
probably
blow
throw
your
a
breath
fireball.
weapon down the tunnel.
Yeah.
It's only got a 30-foot cone. It's
Oh,
not gonna
yeah.
reach it.
Oh.
I
And
mean,
the fireball has a 150-foot range.
Yeah, you'll reach him, no problem.
yeah. Why don't you?
I get center.
Motion's
right
been
in
made
there.
and seconded. All in
Yeah.
favor say
I
burn. Okay.
Right.
burn.
Fireball.
I didn't ask how long the tunnel was.
That's
I
right.
cast fireball.
Precisely.
You sure?
Just understand, it's going to smell like burnt flesh in there for a while.
That's right. It's not like we haven't
Smells
smelled
like
that while
bacon.
we're down
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
that's not like it's a new smell.
Oleg puts his helmet on so he doesn't have to smell anything.
Okay.
Describe what you do.
Fire in the hole!
I go to the edge and I look down and I see a cavern
We have
down
to
in
hold
the
him back.
in the center. I want
He's like,
in the
"Ah,
center of the
okay."
cavern. I'm going to center my fireball.
On that dark, non-dretch looking creature. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 5th level fireball. Dex 18 to save.
Okay.
10d6 damage.
The burnt body's just gonna shoot
All
past
right.
us.
Call
through
it
the
30.
tunnel.
Well, I'm just going to cast it. It's my last 5th level spell.
Your last, we just had a long rest, didn't we?
No.
No, all we do is long
Short
It's not
rest.
the same.
Well, that's the same for me.
No, I'm burnt on a lot of my spell slots.
Did you roll it
I mean,
That's
Well, I
good to
clicked
know
on
for
it
me.
and it
to
should
roll the
it.
damage? Yeah.
Because I'm fresh. Well, I'm
don't know
fresh,
this
but I
way.
can only do 3 spells, 5 spells, plus cantrip.
How many D10 you need?
10d6.
Nice.
Hello.
We don't need to roll.
Gonna say.
We don't need to roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
half
close
damage.
enough that I'm gonna say you cast your fireball, it explodes down. There's the flash. The flash is like they throw the grenade, the flashbang like it comes back in. There's the cindering of flesh, all carterizing of the flesh all over the place. The waftiness of the smoke billows up. The screams of the demons down there as they catch on fire. You see these furry creatures, their flesh, fur on fire, running around, and ultimately the dretch all perish.
But not the dark one.
You don't know
We didn't
because
even-
you're not down
We
there.
didn't even know about the dark one. We only
Well,
knew
he probably
about-
had line of sight to it.
The line of sight is kind of murky
close.
there.
Fine.
Are they coming up, Glenn?
I don't think there's anything left that I can see to come up.
Well, good job then, I guess.
I guess.
Tally-ho.
Now, how are we getting down this one? We've used all of our ropes.
nuh-uh.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's 3
Do you have,
people.
do you have a rope?
I got one.
we got the ruckus elevator, or not the ruckus, the glowing
Glowing
dragon
elevator.
elevator.
Too narrow though.
Yeah, I'm not. As a dragon, I'm not going down that way.
Well, that's true. Maybe we could hop on your back after you get down
Somehow
Does a
the
20
anchor is
hit
still
you?
in there.
there. Ow.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Yeah. You just took 30 points of necrotic damage. As something reached, as I envision you were kind of laying on the ground looking over the edge.
So you're saying I should have taken some movement after my attack?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
I'm
not
taking
saying
movement
nothing.
now.
I'm not saying nothing. But I will say you catch a glimpse of this pretty girl right here.
Oh.
And as you stand up, you can see her pulling the life force from your chest.
She might be Ruckus's type.
Can I attack again?
As you stand up, you can see her face in the dirt, and she disappears
type?
back into the fleshy
Ruckus's
dirt,
type?
the scab,
so much.
fleshy meat of the floor
Before I can hit her.
before you can hit her.
Boo.
She popped up, zapped
So
some
she
life
hit
out
me
of him,
with-
and
How much?
disappeared.
30 points
Not for
of
you.
Yep.
necrotic damage.
So that's, yeah, 20 of your temporary hit points, and then 10.
Get off my.
Well, it's good we have the temps.
What?
And a weird cackling from the ground somewhere beyond.
Okay. There went my temporary hit.
Gloin, what happened?
Do I know what it is?
Shadow demon?
Some kind of shadow demon just hit me with necrotic damage, and I'm backing up. I did back up. Good. So there's still something alive down there.
Good to know. Keep our eyes out.
Cool. So you're gonna go ahead of us and keep us safe, right?
What was that?
You're going to ahead of us and keep us safe, right?
Me?
That's what we said. Well,
No,
like,
I'm gonna kick you down the hole.
Good.
All right, fine.
Says the grumpy
Let's go.
dwarf.
So, Christiana?
So we set up another piton here and use
Well,
your rope.
She's gonna come out and hit us again as we're trying to come down the
What
thing.
else do you want to do? Do you want to like?
I want to peek over the edge and wait for her to come out and hit her with a flame.
Didn't
Right.
she go into the ground?
That's my
Basically.
understanding.
She's got to come out of the ground to do her thing, and when
Wait,
she
but
does,
if
I'm
she's hanging around in the ground, we're not safe anywhere.
Yeah. Let's keep.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving. So Cristiano will put another piton. Use your rope, and we'll rappel down the shaft.
I will be second.
So as you get to the bottom, you can see that there's a hole that they've been, in your kind of a theory, that they've been trying to excavate a tunnel straight down. That's kind of what this dip is trying to portray. Sorry guys, I have to constantly jump between tools to move stuff around.
You can't macro that.
I probably can, right?
So I wonder what they were looking for. Cristiano will think.
Good question.
Alright, and let's see, Jay. 10 demons covered in matted gray fur.
Medium rare.
Draw, claw, and bite a hole into the hard, scabbly floor. Yeah. So a demon made of shadow flies over the smaller fiends, screaming at them in abyssal. All right, so that's the description of that room.
Did we hear the abyssal earlier?
No, you must not have.
Because Cristiano would have understood it.
And so would Martello.
And so would you.
Oh, I will give this because it's fun. You heard the word Krakatoic.
Krakatoic.
Do you have an ability that might give you a
A history check? In fact, I do. Would you like me to roll history with advantage?
What's this got to do with languages?
No, with the word Krakatoic.
Krakatoic?
21.
21. So,
Relation to or
coming
who
to
with
mind is a massive universe, transplanar creature. Another one. You've already. This is another one that is a pet, a particular favorite of the Yinigo god that we've already kind of mentioned, and that swallows creatures and takes them from one plane, from the abyss, to other planes. So that is what you would understand as a Krakatoic. You would also understand they're ginormous, huge, right? As this picture kind of illustrates. All right.
Is that the one we saw earlier?
No.
It's a different thing.
So this can fit hundreds, seemingly, of these demonic creatures, and you scratch your head about that would take up a lot of the space in this. Matter of fact, the if we think the wall of the citadel, whatever that thickness is, it would take up a good part of that thickness for it to be in here. But yet, that's the word that this shadow demon was using.
It's confusing, but they seem to be looking or thinking there's a Krakatoic down here.
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
And Cristiano would share that.
Volcano in Indonesia? Krakatoa.
Krakatoa. Yeah. That's immediately what I thought.
Yeah,
of
that's
that
what
as
I
well.
thought of.
Okay, so that's what happens when you get down there. Oh, yeah, if I wasn't giving it away. So that you get down there, you can either go left or right.
I'll be following now once.
Yeah, I'll wait
It's
for
off
us.
the road.
to-
We need to go left and up. If we can.
Well, Martello will know
Yeah.
Right.
once he gets down
Yeah,
there
we'll wait
which
for
direction
Martello.
we should go. And how close, right? Maybe.
At this point, Martello, you seem closer than you've ever been, as you can kind of see her token on the screen. But you don't have yet a path to her.
And she seems,
So we've now used 4 ropes,
yes.
at least 4 ropes. I wouldn't think you'd have too many left.
No, that's what I was
I would
asking
think
earlier.
we had 6.
Well, we had
No,
one
but-
person brave enough to admit they didn't have a rope.
So that puts us at 5. But if we used one earlier, we're out.
Well,
There was
we'll say you have 1 left.
Yeah, because we had the one we used up top. We brought with that.
I'm
Right,
going to
right.
say you have 1 left.
Yeah.
right.
And you have 1 straight down path and 1 path that leads to the left.
We know we want to be going.
What's your Lulu radar saying?
We're as close as we've ever been. We're definitely going the right way.
This is a direction somewhere.
Need to go up.
And what is 9?
That's
9 is this chamber that we just did.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
the numbers.
It's not a passage up there. Okay.
No, it's not.
Oh,
it's
it's
a
not?
yucky, gooey, fleshy thing, though. Yeah.
Well, gee, can we? It's not as far.
Do
Is there merit in blasting through that way?
If we think we're close and it's that direction,
I would hate
wonder-
for it to be a pool of blood above you.
there's
Not
that.
the cork.
But there's lots of drainage, right? If it comes down, we just
Yeah.
you know
Get out of the way.
Yeah. So
And any loose materials are going to fall out, down.
and displace the blood, so we're good.
Sure.
Or we need to keep going to the right to go back up to the left. We got to loop around. We're close, guys. We're close. And gal.
Well, we haven't gone anywhere that would have given us an option to go towards her. And going west is obviously not the right answer. So, left and down? East and down?
East and down. Yeah.
Sounds like that should be a trucker song.
He's not down, buried up in town. We're gonna do what they say can't
wait,
be done.
That's west.
Oh, you want to drop straight down?
No. We need to go this way. Towards the 9.
Oh, so on the screen I'm looking at
Yes.
is that
Well,
west?
how do we go? How do we go that way?
Well, right. Well, I thought you were saying back this way when you were gesturing.
Can you,
If that's
you
a
can see
map,
my cursor here on the
east is
screen,
that way.
right?
Yes.
You tell me which way you want to go. 2 obvious ways are this way
No.
Towards Ruckus.
or this way.
Yes.
Is there an obvious way?
I feel like both of those ways are the opposite of what we need to do. So for me, the logic is give it another shot at blasting through.
Okay.
Okay.
That because they're going in the wrong direction. Both of them, both ways go the wrong way.
Best as we can tell.
So
Right. They may
So
loop
you're-
around, but
So where are you standing? Where's you?
Who's you?
He's talking about
Mar-
Martello. I'm saying up
It's
past the fleshy hole.
I mean, you come over here as you're just trying to listen, and this seems like maybe your narrowest path.
Okay. But they've already started a hole at 9, right?
No,
No.
they started a hole
Yeah.
at Christiana.
Oh, Christiana.
they were
okay.
digging down.
Oh, they were going that way. All right. We need to go up.
thum, thum, thum,
You want to start shooting?
thum, thum, thum.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
And I can
Keep hitting it.
do fire bolts or frostbite at it, whichever seems to work better.
Christiana can do firebolt as well.
Yeah, so can Olak. Pew, pew.
We can do a lot of damage with all of us doing the same cantrips.
Yeah, you start working on it.
Rating.
And you work on it and work on it while I figure out what happens.
A waterfall of blood. Oozing.
But I could be doing
Take it.
frostbite too, so
We're
maybe
going
it
off
freezes it
script.
and then it.
Just
melts
a
into
little
pieces,
bit.
you know.
It's okay. We can handle this. All right. So, I mean, minutes pass as you just taking turns pummeling this thing with cantrips, and as you're making your distance, your way through
36
this,
hits a round, right? If we're all doing.
and you're aiming for over this hole to let it kind of funnel down.
I mean, sorry.
And so we're gonna draw a little path here. Let's do. I think I want to do this one. And I imagine you do something like this. Nice, reasonable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's even actually probably wider than you do, but to get the angles, sure, whatever. As you take turns pummeling it with your, so
So before we
you don't know how thick this is. You don't know when the end is
right,
near.
right. But what I want to do, activate my inner Aquaman, and I want to reach out to Lulu and say, "We're close. We're coming for you. Is there anybody with you?"
And she just said, "I don't know if I'm gonna make it."
Hang in there. We're coming.
Ask if she can hear us. She hears.
Do you hear the
Tunneling.
blasts? We're tunneling to you.
It's just these damn creatures. They keep torturing me.
How many?
Multiple.
Size,
things.
weight, hair color. not size.
I'm dangling from the ceiling, and these creatures are poking at me. I can't. I don't know how much longer I can.
Guys, we gotta hurry.
Suck it up.
Yeah, well, this is not a fast process as you're coming through this, and
Die
so
like once a week. Come on.
we're gonna roll a d20 plus 10. Is how long this is gonna take you.
That's seconds, right?
Yeah, right. Brute.
So 18 minutes,
Oof.
and
Better than ours.
Yeah.
but something happens as you do it.
Really? I'm standing on watch, by the way.
Good, because you're the one I wanted to talk to.
As soon as I see that witch come out of the wall somewhere, I'm hitting her with a flame, sacred flame.
Yeah, well,
That hurt.
yeah. And you're getting exhausted constantly holding a spell in the ready position. That's not something you can. In action, it makes sense. For 20 minutes, it no longer makes sense. Yes, I would say you're alert and you're keeping watch. And it's not that you see her, or maybe you do see the silhouette of her in the fleshy wall next to you. She says, Trentalox would like you to visit him. We could be mutually beneficial.
You know I'm hard of hearing, right?
Speak louder.
Trentalox would like your help. We could be mutually beneficial.
Who? Treadlocks?
Trentalox.
It's,
Dreadlocks?
Treadlocks. Yeah.
I think it's a brand of shoe.
Who did we say was
you.
like the demon lord or something?
Unique.
He is the
Like porridge, right? I'm sorry.
Trentalox is the guy that Lulu said was leading the expedition on Yinigu's behalf. The Nalthalshni. She goes, "Do you seek entrance to the temple?
Yes.
We know where it is.
Or what is the temple?
The
That would be nice. Is that where Tantralox is? In the temple?
He is. Could use your help gaining entrance to the temple.
I thought you said you knew the entrance to the
You
temple.
know where it is.
She knows this demon knows
location.
where it is.
Why aren't you just going in on your own?
This is where we could use your help.
They probably can't get in because it's a
Too-
holy
too
place.
holy.
And
Ah,
We will happily share any treasure.
why share? We can keep it all for
We already
ourselves.
destroyed one sacred artifact in hell.
This
So we
is
really
the,
need to do another one.
we
this is
did?
the shadow
Yeah.
demon chick in the wall talking
The
to
unicorn.
him.
Yes.
The one that blasted him.
We
Yes.
destroyed the unicorn?
We destroyed the thing.
To be fair, she was blasted first.
Yeah.
Fair
True.
point.
Yeah.
Help us save our friend. And maybe we will. We'll consider it.
We're trying to save our friend.
Can she help?
Can you help with that?
You gain entrance to the citadel, and your friend will be released.
No, it's like back that up.
Strike that, flip it. Strike that, reverse it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm not there though.
Well, we do kind of want to get in there. And we're not having a whole lot of luck.
But we need Lulu.
But we
first.
don't know. We don't know how
We already
far
know
we are.
Lulu's in distress.
Yeah.
We don't have time to be waiting.
Save me. Oh, I don't know how much longer I can.
We don't really need Lulu to do what we need to do. We're just going to save Lulu because Lulu's a friend.
And she could be like the super mammoth. She's got her powers back,
Well,
right?
Not in this case.
I don't know.
apparently.
If she's got her
Yeah, she
superpowers
could be.
back,
Yeah.
what is she doing hanging from a ceiling?
Well, they may have her like maybe they jumped her and neutralized her abilities for the moment.
With a Wonder Woman rope.
Exactly.
Elephant tranquilizer. It's a thing.
They hit her with the elephant gun.
Funny.
She's magically bound. Who knows?
I always think, whenever I think of tranquilizers now, I think of that old school where he shoots himself in the neck with the tranquilizer. I just can't stop laughing every time
What are we gonna do?
Well, what do you guys want to do?
You're the only one.
Ruckus,
Oh, I'm only one hearing him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you do whatever attack you're doing on this thing, and you see a beam of light come through.
I think we broke through.
Let's go.
Throw a couple more.
Well, first of all,
You,
Yeah, we-
as you're talking to her, you see Ruckus jump.
That's how he jumps.
He's a
straight.
white streak of snow behind him.
so we shot through there instead of up there.
Well, I was doing frostbite, so my hands are probably like.
Ruckus
icicles by
jumps
now.
across and starts climbing up this
Or
thing
does
as
he
he.
pull a Mr. Freeze and build like a.
Yeah.
Martello.
And Martello quickly after him as he's eager to reunite with his companion. What do you do?
Charge!
I don't trust you,
Nor should you.
and I don't believe you.
Fair enough
If we go, if we go the direction we're going, is that where Lulu is?
Well, it's our understanding that this. We're getting closer. I'm sorry. Oh,
thought
you're talking to
there
her.
would be-
Sorry, my bad.
See what she'll give me.
Yes, that's why we've been digging a hole. What are you talking about?
Wrong one. Wrong
Why are you
one.
talking to the wall?
Yeah, the necrotic got to your head.
then. All right. So, with one hand, she reaches out and puts her fist into your chest, grabs your heart within your body. Are you sure you would not like to rethink your choices?
Whoa.
Ow.
Yeah, it hurts. This is 15 points of necrotic damage she's doing to you as she's grasped your heart.
This is not the way to make friends.
And she pulls it out and
And
retracts.
so I'm going to stand here and not kill her while she's doing this.
Well, you could yell.
you-
You could do anything you want.
now you could say, I'm going to hold an action and I'm going to do whatever you can when she comes out
I'm
again.
just going to do Word of Radiance.
But she's back in the wall.
With
How's
your
she
heart.
doing that while she's out here holding my heart?
Well, she that was her turn. She was saying it to you. Okay. She's holding onto your heart. She's grappled your heart. She's doing that 15 points of necrotic. Your turn. What do you
Word
do?
of radiance.
Word of radiance on her arm. Fair enough. All right. And how's it work? Is it dexterity? Do you have to hit?
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw? All right. We'll do that.
My computer's not working. There it goes.
Yeah, she failed.
18
18 points.
radiant.
And she masks her gasp of pain with a little bit of a cackle, but as she retracts back into, your choice has been made then. And I shall let Tentalax know.
Well, I would be more than happy if you told me where the entrance was.
She disappeared. She's gone. Negotiation's over.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had your choice, your chance.
Probably made the right choice.
I think you made the right choice.
We're with you, Gloin.
We don't.
We gotta get Lulu.
We
So I
don't
did
negotiate with
another 15
terrorists
damage
or
to me.
demons.
Yeah, she did have 15 necrotic. All right, Ruckus, you pop your head up, and you're in a great cavern, but I need to add some things to this.
That's okay. It could be big empty
Couple
cabin
things,
with
really?
Lulu.
Just a couple.
Yeah.
Besides the two.
All right. Let me see.
It's already 7:40.
All right. It says two iron chains attached to the ceiling end in hyena skulls that bite into the flesh of the screaming Lulu. You recognize her as Lulu. Jabbing Lulu with their long proboscis are three droning flies as big as horses.
Holy crap.
Horses?
Now, is Lulu her little self or a bigger?
It's her little self right now. The other thing you see that I didn't mention is that
So they're horse flies.
What is big as horse flies?
But as big as horses.
I know. That's
Oh,
fine. That's fine.
yeah.
come on, really? That's funny. Always happens to me. Boom, boom, boom. Buzzing around the floating Lulu are these ginormous flies. They're called chasms. One thing I didn't notice. So yes, you have all these chains. There's probably a dozen of these chains, each ending in this dog-like canine skull. They're chomping or holding her up. Around her trunk is a cuff that she wasn't wearing before.
I see a dragonfly.
Never seen a house dog.
I've never seen a fly horse.
I've never seen a donkey fly.
It,
Right.
Dumbo, that was the
Yeah.
crows made jokes about. I've seen a house fly. I've seen
Well,
a
I thought that was
dragonfly,
from-
and then
well, they used that
start
in-
the song about.
They use that in Shrek.
Right. Donkey's like.
Yeah, donkey's like, yeah, I've seen a housefly.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
Oh well, then
dragonfly.
that's,
Yeah.
then that's what he
Never
was.
seen a donkey fly.
All
That's
right,
what he was
Martello
Yup.
and
Yeah,
Ruckus.
Okay.
Yeah.
You push through. You see this.
Mhm.
You could see Hulu.
Hulu has live sports.
Lulu kind of looks down to you, and her look draws these flies draw their attention to where she looks. They see you. You have each one action or one turn right now before we roll initiative.
Okay.
The two of you. Olak, you're not quite there yet.
Okay.
I would definitely like to be going.
Yes, we'll all be on there. After we do these two, we'll roll initiative, and we'll just start from there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we'll all go.
So I'm ready to fight.
Yeah. So tell me. Marcus, what do you do?
My action is to cast Gust of Wind.
All right.
A line of wind 60 feet long, 10 feet wide blasts from you in a direction you choose. Each creature that starts its turn in the line has to do a strength failing throw or be pushed 15 feet away from me. So I'm aiming it up at the flies. So 10 feet wide, so maybe I can get the two on one side.
Yeah. So the two, right above
Straight
you.
above me, yep.
Yep. Sure.
So I guess nothing happens right now, but on their turn. And whether they're pushed back or not, it basically cuts their movement in half if they want to come towards me.
Okay. Which are pretty darn close, right? That's less than 20 feet.
Should scatter them.
It's 60 feet long and 10 feet wide.
No, I'm just saying their current distance, they're only 15 feet away from you. All right.
Okay.
So we will. That's you do your gust of wind, hoping to push them away,
Yep.
and we will revisit that on their turn. Help me remember.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Martello.
Martello is going to cast a third level healing word, a range of 60 feet
Yeah.
at Lulu.
Great idea.
And so she gets 3d4 plus 3. Hopefully we roll well here.
And 1 minute is 10 turns, right?
6 seconds.
6 seconds,
10 turns.
10 turns.
So 9 hit points for Lulu.
Nice. Yeah, she'll appreciate that.
I don't think it's combat. I see more than 10
Not a
turns.
lot, but
Since-
it's a start.
She looks down. Yeah.
My hero. So,
Thank you. You found me. Now these creatures. All right, let's roll initiative.
keep rolling 7s.
It looks like it. All right. Olak.
18.
Christiana.
9.
Gloin.
12.
Ruckus.
16.
Martello.
11.
Panlamir. On there. Yeah, got it. All right. Initiative rolls aren't the greatest that time. So Olak, which is fitting.
Okay.
You step out and you see Ruckus releasing his gust of wind, pushing at these two closer ones. There's one off to the left. They seem to know you're coming.
Alright, I am going to cast Fly on myself.
All right. Any movement?
Yes, I will then fly up to this one.
Okay.
Because I'm seeing the gusts, so I'm hoping those two will be taken care of.
You're hoping.
So I'll fly up there.
And as you fly past, you notice the cuff on the Lulu's trunk that wasn't there when you last saw her.
Knock.
Does it look like those manacles Christiana has?
No, they're not the do not teleport
The
ones.
dimensional.
And what is holding this thing is
No, not
so-
the dimensional. They're her monster ones that like force you into your normal form.
Those are custom manacles that you've never seen before that Christiana has.
So the answer is no, they
They
don't.
do not look like custom one-of-a-kind manacles. Okay.
Yeah. Now to answer before you get too much further, to answer Glenn's question, the picture shows one chain. There are multiple chains. There's like a 10 D20 plus 10 plus 5. Yeah, okay, D20 plus 5. Ooh. 25 of these chains dangling from the ceiling. Then they're all launched onto her, biting onto her flesh, her ears, her probably parts of her trunk, parts
Each
of her
leg.
tail, each
there are
leg,
25 chains on
dangling,
her.
not on her, dangling from the ceiling, chomped onto her,
Wow. Okay.
grappled her to the ceiling, causing her immense pain.
Okay.
So Olak, you've flown up there. You cast fly. You flew up there. How about Minnie? Right with you?
Did we lose you?
No.
What happened to Olaf?
Ken.
You flew up here. Cast fly and he's flying.
I don't hear you.
You mean Ken?
Yeah, I can.
Ken, you with us?
You doing something?
Ken, we can't hear you if you're talking.
We've lost audio.
You dropped off and you look like you came back in. You with us?
Looks like it's trying to talk.
Did you mute your speakers?
I don't think so.
Well, it's easy to check, right?
Going over to OBS, snapping my fingers.
Well, if I
My mic seems to be hot. It's picking up my snap.
if I jump in, then
Hello?
Okay.
Somebody.
we can hear you on my computer.
All right.
But
So
Dave's-
So it's
Nope.
it's not me then.
okay. Oh, well, I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna hang up and re-enter. How about now?
Ken?
Say something, Ken.
He is. It's
Lighting
it's
up.
not.
Did I inadvertently mute him? No.
Mute himself.
We can hear him and hear him.
Well, if you did, we wouldn't hear him. I don't hear him anymore on your computer. Is he? Still...
I turned it down so to keep.
Can you hear
feedback.
him?
I can hear him. Yeah. And he can hear us, but
Well, this is sad. All right, I'm gonna just crash my whole Discord, or try to, but I just clicked.
I just saw your post there. The color.
oh yeah. Shared that last week when he shared his news.
I don't know if I hung up first. Yeah, just for kicks, I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, you can just go ahead and start singing for us.
Oh, he's singing for us. Yeah, Dave said you can sing for us.
You couldn't say?
No, you should just keep singing for us.
Oh. Any requests?
All right,
Apparently
here we
not.
go. We're clicking back in.
Do
I
do
should
any
be able
of
to
you
hear-
guys know the comedian who does the Uncle Roger skits?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We got him back.
He just released a diss track about Jamie Oliver's fried rice skills. It's amazing.
Don't do that to me. You pause. It's like, oh man, we lost you again.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll,
Alright, you can hear me again?
yep.
Yeah. Shall I share my? Yeah, we'll go. screen.
Okay.
Go live. Go live. Yeah, what's Mini do?
So I flew up and then said what Minnie was doing, and then people started saying no. Was that related to what Minnie was doing, or to all of a sudden you weren't hearing me?
The second thing.
Okay. Minnie pops out and then shoots some arrows at the one I'm next to.
Okay. Thwang flang.
Flang, 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 flang. Okay, an 11. A natural 20. A 15 and a 7.
Alright, you needed a 15 to hit.
Okay, so 7 plus 9 plus another 9 for the... Or plus another 6 for the crit.
Alright.
22?
No.
22?
22 damage, I think?
22 damage. Alright.
And then Minnie will pop back into the tunnel. Actually, no. Minnie will go fly by Martello.
Okay. Alright. That was Olak Ruckus. Your turn again. But, yeah, well, because this is initiative order now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you've got this on them. This is your second turn with this going. But when you start your turn, these Casmies, these drones, produce a horrid droning sound to which demons are immune. But any other creature that starts its turn within 30 feet, you're well within 30 feet of all. We'll measure this one. Must attempt a Constitution saving throw, as it's tugging on your consciousness.
Now, let's see here. Quick. Check.
You're not within 10 feet.
Oh, crap.
So you're going to have to make this
Appreciate
saving
the
throw
thought.
Yeah.
3 times.
Oh, 3 times.
Well, it's being 3 of them are emitting this sound.
And
No, that makes sense.
what is it trying to charm us or just hurt us or
You feel like you could fall unconscious.
Oh, woozy.
Alright, I'm going to use my reaction to add, I think, a +4 to my lowest one.
Well, you didn't start your turn within 30 feet, so that's the reason I haven't had you do it.
Oh!
This-
I thought it was their turn, sorry.
No. This is at the beginning of each player's turn. You need to make this. So,
Okay.
I rescind my saving throws then.
so, yeah. Ruckus needs to make 3 Constitution saving throws. We're setting it at 16.
okay. Ooh. Okay. Pass, fail.
All right. A creature. The effect on the creature. Constitution or fall unconscious for 10 minutes. Good night.
Okay, hang on. Unconscious.
Unconscious. Asleep. Not awake.
Magical sleep, which you are maybe immune to because you're a
Yes.
half elf.
There you go.
That's where I was getting at. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's not. They don't call it sleep, but unconscious seems
1
like
and a half.
sounds like sleep to me. So I'm good with that.
Okay.
Half elf, half human, half shark.
Half merman.
It's a lot of halves.
Yeah.
I'm a complex guy.
Indeed, you are.
All right. You feel this wave come over you, and you realize that your elven blood has saved you. All right, but you're still releasing this gust of wind.
Mm-hmm. And that's concentration, but then it means I can do some other spell that isn't. Right?
But I'm going to say yes, but in my head, I think, what are your hands doing? Wouldn't your hands be controlling this? But yes, I mean, technically you're right. It is. You've created this gust and you're concentrating, but you can do a cantrip that's not.
I call it out and kick my foot, and I am going to do 5th level Dispel Magic, targeting whatever effect that thing on her trunk is having.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So if it's 5th level or lower, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Any spell of 5th level or lower ends. If it's higher than that, then we got to roll for it.
Okay. I'm going to say it's going to work, but you need to hit it with your Dispel Magic. Does it say a range or does it say area?
120 feet. Choose a the magical effect within range.
Okay. Yeah. So it does, and you see it where it was constricting her trunk, like squeezing it shut, it expands and falls loose, and now it's just dangling. It's still on her, right? And the magical effect might have stopped, right? But it's still on her trunk because one of those chains is holding her trunk.
Okay.
Right? Coming down like this. It's here. There's a chain here holding it, and it's just kind of dangling there. Right?
Okay.
So that momentary, I don't know, how long does Dispel Magic?
The spell, the magical effect ends.
Okay. I would agree normally if that was, but if I cast Dispel Magic on your magic weapon, you wouldn't be very happy with me if it permanently lost its magical effect, right?
Actually, dispel magic. It says it dispels the attunement, not the actual magic. To the thing.
Well, that's
what I read earlier last night.
so you've disrupted the Dispel Magic. Okay. You feel like it's done it for that turn, okay? But now I'm gonna say it worked. But next turn, it's going to go back unless you move your concentration to it. Now, I'm going off script here, right? To say that if you want to as long as you're concentrating on that Dispel Magic, the one casting of that Dispel Magic, it's going to continue to work. This is a house rule I'm making up on the fly.
So I can move my concentration to it next turn. Is that what you said?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
For this 6 seconds, it's been dispelled.
Okay.
Right? Next turn, so that'll mean these guys will have one turn of being affected by your gust of wind.
Okay.
Right? All right. Now, Gloin, you're back here and you've been having this conversation with the shadow demon thingy. Yeah. And the rest of the guys may or may not know to what effect you've been having this conversation. You see them crawling into this room, and they seem to be going into battle.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
The thing's not big enough for me to go through, is it?
Well, I'm going to say by the nature of how this initiative count, maybe these two aren't even in there yet, right? They haven't jumped in there.
No, I mean as a dragon.
Oh, no, you can't squeeze through there as a dragon. I mean, you could, yeah, so with your movement, I would say you could probably, I'm going to say you can jump across and you can get to about here with your movement, unless with your standard movement. Then you'd have to dash to go any further.
No, I'm good with that.
All right, but that does put you within the 30 feet. As you get close, you hear this droning sound, and so it's going to be your choice if you enter it.
Where I can see, can I see all three of them now?
You can see these two.
Fine.
I mean, if you could take another step, you'd be able to see it. But let's see where the 30 feet ends. Yeah, right. So you can get up. You can get up to there on that one. So this guy, though, let's see where that 30 feet ends. All right. So yeah, you can take another good step, and it's not going to affect you.
Okay.
But you can sense that that droning sound is.
Yep. One more step,
Yep.
and excuse me, I'm going to hit the bottom one.
This one.
Actually, no, I'm going to hit the one next to. Well, no, I'm going to hit the bottom one.
I mean, you can see that this one has had a little damage to it. The other two are just fighting the gusty wind.
Sacred Flame, Dexterity 18, save.
For the slower one?
Yeah.
What kind of save was it?
Dexterity.
Dexterity? These things are pretty dexterous.
Not bad.
18. 16 on their roll plus 2.
18. They rolled an 18?
Yeah, they rolled a 16 +2 for an 18.
Saved.
All right, that's your turn.
Is that okay?
All right, that was Gloin. Martello.
Okay.
You saw that, right? You saw Ruckus with his one hand controlling the guts, with his other hand does the oogly boogly on the trinket on his trunk. It falls slack. It grows like slightly larger than it was, and falls slack to where the chain is biting into the Lulu's trunk.
Right.
You can see that you did heal Lulu, but you with the 8 points that you healed her, 9, it may not last.
Right. Right. Not good. Okay.
And if she's conscious, then I would argue she gets a turn without whatever effect.
Excellent. Yes,
I agree.
Let's roll where she gets her. Seven. So her turn's still yet to come.
All right. Let's see here. What are we going to do about that? What's this one do? Okay. How? Let's see here.
Concentrating spell into a regular action.
Mhm.
Shooting a crossbow or something.
Sure. Yeah. Think of like Hunter's Mark, for instance, right? Hunter's Mark is concentration.
All right.
See if I haven't shot it in ages. See, I remember. So I'm gonna do this.
I'm sure you just go to actions, and then you just roll to hit, and then if it hits, you roll for damage.
No, I'm just saying Ruckus hasn't
Oh, Ruckus now.
attacked something with a
fair,
conventional
fair,
weapon
fair.
in a long time.
What's this one do?
I know for my sake, when I came back to this from like Ta, like, how do I do weapon attacks again? Just shooting spells.
Awesome.
Should we build a snowman?
Do you
That's
want to
a
build a snowman?
Oh, I hate that movie.
You don't even have kids to hate it.
I know.
It's fair.
No, yeah. How many girls you got? You were right in the
Oh,
right in the
yeah.
crosshairs. That one.
I finally stopped twitching when I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Frozen movie from Disney. That's what we're talking about.
Do you want to build a snowman?
There's a song in the movie.
I know
Okay,
you don't know Frozen, but
Well, if I can, if I'm sensing that she's not going to hold out, then I guess we'll go up a level and we will cast. We will cast a 4th level healing word. That's 44 this time. +3. Needs to be better than last time, people. Oh, that's definitely better. 6, 10, 12, 15
Nice.
points to her. And mark that off.
Yeah, some of the colors coming back to her face.
Okay, so
it's not.
let's see. That's. Let's see. Ooh.
Sorry, what?
Ooh.
He said it's snowing. You're
And that's considered a bonus action, so I get to do something else for once. Yay. Okay. And then bonus action and then action. Let's see what we got. What can we wheel up on these clowns? I can't reach that. It's not undead. It's not. Oh no, here's a question. Oh no, but she's just over 30 feet away. Hang on a second. Can I get there with that?
It was right close to 30 feet.
Yeah.
who's on deck?
After Martello is Panlamir. You.
What did you roll? What did you roll?
11.
Just barely. I think that's close enough to call it 30 feet. Right at it.
Right. Okay. So I will Now, okay, I want to make sure I understand what I'm looking at. So she's hanging upside down or whatever. She's tethered by these 25 chains in a bundle. I'm looking at your
Not in a bundle.
Okay, they're just
There's separate chains dangling from the ceiling, multiple tethers to the ceiling.
Can you describe them? Are they alive?
Well, the heads seem to be alive. These skeletal heads seem to be chomping. I keep thinking of Mario Brothers, Mario cartoon, the heads, the chopping chains, right? You don't remember that?
I
I
didn't
like
like
the
Mario
things that
Brothers.
come out of the body of that Men in Black second round.
Yeah, I'm not picturing that.
They were alive, actually, though. Snakes, sort of thing.
So basically they're live living chains with a head on it that's grappled her 25 times.
right. Well, that's the problem. I can't.
Penlamere, then Christiana, then it'll be Lulu's turn.
Bonus action. Okay. No, that's bonus action. I already did that. Oh, this sucks. Is it? I'm trying to get my orientation. So, like where Minnie is above me, that's something I would have to climb.
Yes,
okay,
correct.
Understood. Okay. Got it. And it wouldn't necessarily put me any closer to her, per se.
Where Olak is, Ruckus is a little bit closer.
Okay, then yes, I
Just
will.
a little bit.
Yeah, if I can get up with Ruckus or near Ruckus, I want to do that.
Okay, there's your movement.
Movement. I did a bonus action. Action.
So now you're like, that got you 5 feet closer.
Excellent. And that'll be good for future stuff. Oh,
But we didn't do it at the beginning of your turn. You have to make 3 Constitution saving throws.
3 or just
3.
Three. One for
1,
each.
2, 3.
they're all within 30 feet?
Are you
Yes.
half elf
That's
at
not
all?
that he
No,
was
you're
half.
human. Yeah.
I'm just.
You know
least
what? You're
one.
right. There's only 2. Only 2. This third one would have been out of range because we said Lulu was beyond 30 feet. Right at 30 feet. So this one has to be beyond. So 2 Constitution saving throws.
okay. Appreciate that. And let's go here and here.
We're looking for 16s.
Well, let's do one at a time. Oh, that's not going to make it, not even with the pluses. And they both suck. So
Yeah.
double fail.
Yeah. You collapse unconscious.
Bummer.
And
Yeah, technically, since we already gave her the healing, I'll let her keep it because I forgot, right? But you didn't get to move.
Got it. Understood.
All right. So that was Martella Penlamere.
So I am going to come through the hole, up to the hole where I share the space with Gloin,
Yeah.
and I am going to cast Wall of Light around her.
Nice.
So 10-foot wall on all sides
Wall
of
light.
her.
Yeah. Let's see if these things have any.
So a bright light of
Yeah.
appears at a point you choose within range. The wall appears in any orientation of the cube.
It's a wall of light, though.
Yeah.
So no
And-
damage or.
Yes, there is.
There is. Okay.
So it emits bright light out to 120 feet.
Nice.
Dim light for another 120
You can see the much clearer view of the cavern.
Each creature within its area must make a Constitution saving throw of 18.
Wow. These are all +1.
Fails take 4d8 radiant damage.
So, 2 failed. We'll say the 2 in the wind failed, and the one on Olak passed.
So the 2 that failed are blinded for 1 minute.
Okay.
Take 4d8 radiant damage.
4 die 8 is 32, 16.
Sure. Yep.
16. All right. I'll give them 16. If they pass, is it half?
Yes.
All right.
Any creature that ends its turn in the walls takes an additional 4d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Until the spell ends, you can use an action to launch a beam of radiance from the wall at one creature you can see within 60 feet. Make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, another 4d8 radiant damage.
I know what I'm gonna do.
On a miss, reduce the length of the wall by 10. Whether you hit or miss, when you do that action, you have to reduce the wall by 10 feet.
Okay.
If
So
it-
it'll shrink up a little bit.
Right.
All right. Anything else?
That was my action. Let me cast that, and then it's gonna do the thing. Don't just ignore it.
Okay.
Bonus action. Come on, get out of my way.
Do any rolls you need to do.
Bonus action.
I don't think I need to do any.
I think I am done. Yeah.
Christiana.
Christiana will move and dash
Okay.
to get within 30 feet.
Did the chompers take any damage?
And you don't have to dash to get within.
Of Christiana.
Don't really have
It was
stats.
my goal
Was it?
Or not of
to
Lulu.
get them to come off of her.
Of Lulu.
Yeah.
Am I within 30 feet of Lulu?
So
He's
right there, you moved 35 feet. Now you're in its aura, right? Do you need to make a save?
I'm half elf, so I can't be.
All right, so
put
you're
to
not
sleep.
affected.
So
So you move 35. You could probably get up to this tip if you want.
okay. And there I will cast Sanctuary on Lulu, and it wards Lulu against attack.
Nice.
Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw on a failed
back.
save, and it's a Wisdom 18. Failing throw. On a fail, they will have to choose a new target or lose their
If they
attacker's
attack
spell.
her.
If they attack her.
All right. So the question I have is, are the chains affected?
By the wall of light.
Or Sanctuary.
Or
Chains. Well, I'm start.
One at a time.
And I think it's likely. I don't know if it's very likely. I think it's likely. Chaos Rack. We're pretty chaotic right now, and so what's going to happen? Yes. So with your radiant damage, these chompers release her, right?
All of them?
Well, they're within the
surrounded her.
sphere of the light.
Cool.
So they all take the effect, right? And so her tired body starts to fall. Christiana, you do your warding effect, right? You move, dash, and you still have this ability to cast a spell. What is
Oh, is that bonus action?
is a bonus action? All right, and so on her turn though,
hers is in Lulu.
in Lulu's turn, with the chain let go, the cuff falls off her trunk,
Good job.
and she transforms
Nice combo.
into
Mammoth Lulu.
mammoth.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for she turns into, hey, it's not Lulu, it's
Don't give the DM ideas,
Yeah,
Wes.
I know.
Come on.
And she shakes him off in this heroic type of action, and she lets out her trumpet of blasting.
Yes.
Nice.
Every creature in 60 feet cone take the damage,
Nice.
and these two flies dust splatter against the membrane wall.
Splat in
Great
upward
team effort,
direction.
guys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this had
Right,
happened.
yeah.
I didn't need to cast Sanctuary, but
That's all right.
Well, there's still one left.
well, also if she makes an attack, Sanctuary goes away. So it's
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. This guy gets pushed away a little bit. All right. And that was Lulu's turn.
That was what
Yeah,
it was.
and
Is that
so she's thankful for the health you gave her,
It all happened.
but now she has a lot of health in her mastodon form. It after Lulu, it is the Chasman's turn, and this Chasman will make its attack on Olak.
It misses.
I'm sure it will
Love that attitude.
with its proboscis. All right, and we're gonna make this +10.
Wow.
It's only a 14.
Yes.
It seems to be somewhat distracted by the giant
A little
mastodon,
jarred from the.
the medium-sized creature that just grew
Lock
10
it on.
sizes. All right.
Did it start its turn in the light?
Did it start its turn in its light?
In the light.
It was a 10-foot. Ooh, sure. What does it have to do?
Let me make sure it's not the end of the turn. And not, it's the end. Oh wait.
What does it have to do?
Constitution 18 saving throw.
All right. This is +1.
That's the one that wasn't blinded, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, it passed.
Okay.
No effect.
It was an end of turn. Correct. No effect.
All right, and so it's going to move away. Olak, you get a opportunity attack.
Oh. We're going to use my Warcaster feature to cast Booming Blade.
Okay. Is there a save in there somewhere for it?
Well, I just got to attack to hit. So that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright. So. Booming Blade. Alright, so 11 plus, so 2d8 from the Booming Blade, plus my damage from that. So 23 damage, and if it decides to stop moving, it will not take any more damage.
What it seems to be doing is like a fly in a windscreen. It's like it's feeling out the wall to see if there's a way for it to escape.
So it's continuing to move. Okay.
Yeah.
I gave it a chance.
No, stop! Don't. Oh, you love. Okay.
Alright. So another 13 thunder damage.
Another 13.
Oh.
It looks well bloodied. But that was your opportunity. That was its turn. It's now time for the shadow to make an attack. You are well distracted as your focus was on the Chasming. So we're going to make 2 more attacks. I will not make them with advantage this time because you are standing up and they're not really a surprise. You are defensive in battle. So
Well, there's no flanking characteristic in D&D, is there?
Not
Not 5e anyway.
we have it. There is, but we haven't been playing it. So 2d20. So these hands reach out from the ground again. It says, "You should reconsider." As it makes its hands reach out, make attack, but don't really grab anything, and they retract back into the ground. And we are to Gloin. Where was your? You already took your turn.
Oh,
You did.
yeah.
Olak. We're back to the top of the order with Olak.
Alright, so I gotta make a save here.
No.
Is the
Well, the drone is still within 30 feet, so yes.
Okay.
still making noise.
You would hate for you to fall asleep though.
So they just make this noise constantly? Okay.
Uh-oh. Well, I think I'm falling asleep.
Not 1 + 9.
Are you not a
Elf?
race that can handle it?
Nope.
Apparently not.
Well, you can join Martello asleep on the ground.
That's gonna hurt.
Can Minnie help as a reaction?
No, she cannot. Unless someone has a
Augusta.
I fart in thy general direction.
Well, you know,
Unless
It's not
someone
really
has
gonna
a
help
reaction such as a feather fall.
feather fall
Yeah.
and is within range.
Right.
Yeah. I guess the wind would just make him run into a
Slap
different
him
wall
Not the goal.
and then fall down.
Oh, it is 60-foot range, so Christiana could feather
would-
fall on him.
Oh, okay. Save him.
He's falling.
Yeah, feather fall.
Oh, he starts falling, and just before he lands on Martello, he starts to gently fall, and Martello kind of pushes him over.
Well, Martello's asleep, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
So,
Pile of sleeping guys.
Martello wakes up with Olak on top of him.
yeah, does that wake Martello up?
Good question.
Creature that can't hear, effect on the creature ends if it takes damage. Sure.
I slowed him down, but he didn't stop him.
Oh, you're right. You're
still-
right. No damage because it was a feather fall.
It's still 60 feet per round, 10 feet per second.
But there's no
It's a
damage.
safe
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, if the faller's not taking damage, then
Then yeah.
Yeah.
the fallee should not either.
So we have a pile of napping dudes over here in the
All
corner.
right. But you are now beyond its 30 feet range, though, for that effect. That was Olak's turn. Ruckus.
Oh, Minnie's going.
Oh, Minnie. Yeah, what is Minnie gonna do?
Looks like
Ken.
he's throwing a bunch of arrows.
Pew pew pew.
We were looking for 15, so it looks like we got 2 hits. Roll damage on 2 of those. Ken, you with us still?
We lost him again. We lost you again.
Oh man, I can't hear you.
He's not talking. I don't think.
Ken, if you can hear me, roll damage.
Oh yeah, he's talking. So yeah, we lost.
5 + 7. 12.
He's at 12.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
So a challenge I have with this whole setup is I am really taxing this computer between the videos and the sound and all the devices,
Sounds like you need a Windows computer.
which would do worse.
Yeah, way worse.
Are there
No.
bigger, better Apple boxes?
See, that's the thing is you can build a bigger, better Windows computer, but you can't build a bigger, better Apple than what they offer you. So
But certainly there's something bigger, better than that.
Yeah.
Like an Apple Tower of some
yeah,
sort.
that's you got one that's more geared towards video production.
he's working on it. I guess I should unmute my microphone. He's working on it.
You there?
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
No. Why would you say such
Oh,
a
there you go.
Then now we can.
All right. I'm not going to relaunch the video. I don't know if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, 5 and 7 damage.
5 and 7 damage. Yeah, it's not looking so good, but it is still up. Olak Ruckus.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I can move my gust of wind on towards it.
Yeah. What's the range? It's pretty
60
far.
feet.
60 feet. All right. I think you're
So-
still in range.
Doesn't do anything right now, but it will on its turn.
All right.
So I'm concentrating on that, but then I could do something else, like I
Blaine, you're on deck.
want to spend anything big on this guy, but
Especially if he's that bloody.
I could do fire bolts with my other hand, I guess. Oops. So and that's 120 feet. So it's plus 11 to hit him. So what is that? 27 to hit him.
Oh yeah.
And does 18 fire damage.
18?
Yep.
That's enough to put it down. As it falls to
As
the
it's
ground.
blown against the wall.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Its corpse is...
Yeah,
Stuck to the latch.
it just kind of pushes it down to there. Yeah. Okay. And a much huskier Lulu.
And then I'll move my gust of wind to these two guys and wake them up.
All right. Yeah, it shuffles them around. They wake up.
Yeah.
Are we out of combat?
We're out of combat. Well, more or less.
So I'm yelling at the guys, hey, that dark witch is in the walls and it keeps attacking me. She says she knows the entrance to the thing, but she wants us to help them get in there too.
Lulu, do you know how to get in here?
Into the
Into the temple.
into the temple.
I hadn't found it yet. I was searching
So you
for
know
when
where
they.
it's not.
True. This thing is evil. She's hiding in the walls. You won't know she's hitting you until it's too late. And she's
There-
after me right now.
There is an anti-magic cuff on the ground.
Oh,
Cristiano
fell.
would definitely take it.
A la the movie. Right? What movie? What movie?
Advanced Dungeons and Dragons?
The D&D movie from a year ago?
There was a... Oh, yeah, when they put the... Okay.
Yeah. Basically that
Tournament?
cuff. All right. And, I mean, then you have these chains dangling from the season there. They're just kind of chomping at air.
Oh, so they just were stunned and let go, but it didn't kill them. They're still...
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
that'll be have to be
not go
another.
that way.
That'll have to be another custom item, I think.
Yeah, I didn't find it either,
Yeah.
which I was surprised since
Yeah.
it was in the movie.
Yeah.
I know that they made a lot of the magic items that were in the movie, but I was surprised. That was a pretty prominent one in the movie.
cuffs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we can see this whole cavern. Is there anything above?
Yeah. No, there's not.
Okay.
Is there anything to the other
You don't
side?
have to move it. I just
Yes, there is.
I just want to
The
confirm.
entrance to this cavern is off to the side.
But that doesn't take us into the castle, evidently.
Correct.
So there's no merit going that way.
Well,
So
we don't know that unless
Well,
Lulu tells us.
I came from that way. Well, they dragged me in when they captured me. They pulled me from that direction. The entrance is not from that way.
So the stained glass window is the only bit of wall or
Exposed.
anything that we've
This
seen.
evil witch says that she knows the entrance, but they can't get in.
They
What
need
is she-
us because we're not evil.
Right, exactly.
Well, they think we're not evil.
And she's in the walls, and she comes out and hits me with,
She wants something in return?
yes,
Yes.
she wants us to help them get in and split the treasure with them. Now, I don't,
Well, we care
No
about
way
the
we can trust
sword of Zariel, right?
Right.
We don't. Well, that's our primary. We don't know what else is in there, or we
No.
just say, "To heck with her" and figure it out ourselves.
yeah, we're having a lot of fun with that, aren't we?
Well, at this point, I'm ready to go back and go through the window. This was a side quest to help.
I'm
Lulu.
all for letting a shadow thing
I think going
lead
through
us
the window is a
there.
really bad idea.
Yeah.
You're gonna attack a holy.
At this point, now that we have got Lulu on our
Attack.
You know,
Slightly disface.
vandalize.
Borrow a couple panes from.
Well, put them back.
So,
And the DM insinuated it's probably magical and very tough.
Yeah.
It's not like pop a hole and
So the turn is we keep wandering. Well,
make a deal with the devil?
so she's gonna show us the way in
Yes.
Trontalox. will-
if we let her come in
Her
with
and
us.
Trantalox.
Lou would agree. You should never trust what a demon.
I know.
yeah, I wouldn't.
All right. So,
So,
just like she said, choice is made.
So if that's our choice, then it's forget her. We'll find it ourselves.
well, I'm tired of getting hit, so I'm turning a dragon and flying up off the floor.
Good
Right.
choice.
Because she keeps coming out and attacking me.
You're flying up here somewhere.
She can have you guys next time.
Do we Do we see any?
So what do we
So you're in
see
the wall?
through the rest of this cavern?
Yeah, well, you, with your 60 feet,
120.
120 feet, can pretty much see.
Everybody should be able to see. 100,
Oh, yo,
240 feet.
with your light on.
His LED
Yeah.
shop light. Clink.
You can see that this wraps around.
Oh, it's one of those. Pac-Man go off one side, come out.
That's exactly what it is.
Yep, there though.
Oh, looks like it just ends.
Well, poop.
Well, that can't be right.
It's got a
Oh, you're
number.
in the wrong one.
I don't know. They kind of line up, don't they?
I think
looks like it.
I think it's right.
Does it have
Was
the
it
same number or a
wrapping
different
around?
number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wraps around.
Oh.
Because yeah, it says the scab is like all the way around the building.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And there's a
Glowing. You can see that there's an exit to the bottom.
To the
exit
bottom,
to the bottom.
yeah.
And
But
what
she
it-
was dragged in that way.
No, she was dragging the side.
She must have been dragged in this way because there is no entrance over there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we dug our own. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're
So
either
we're gonna
going
go-
back through our tunnel, our
Or-
spell-made tunnel,
Or through
or
that one.
we're going the other one.
Climb up and get out of here.
Well, we gotta find wherever this rune is.
Well,
And rod of ropes.
and we're out of ropes, so
Right.
we can only go back up.
Could we
Well, we've got.
destroy the wall next to the?
Well, now we have
To
Lulu
the
and the
window?
dragon. We got 2 elevators, right?
Fair.
Lulu's big; she could carry
Sure.
some people.
Yeah, but Lulu can't shrink down.
Yes, she can.
She can?
Absolutely. Back into regular Lulu.
Okay.
But in regular form, she can't carry a whole lot.
She can't
No.
go
Right?
anywhere.
No.
But
But
Yeah.
at least she can get through
At
the
least she can fit through,
skinny
yeah.
tunnels.
Right.
Yeah, she's a
Um,
medium-sized creature when she's not.
Okay, there was suggestion of go back to the window and tunnel through the wall next to the window.
I mean, it's obviously like where the wall.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a scab. There's going to be like exterior wall behind it.
Right, we blow through that.
You are assuming it's not magical and holy. Also, if the window is
Fair enough.
magical and holy, and
The whole castle's probably
then the whole
holy,
place is.
and that's why they can't get in.
Yeah.
Right.
Do we want to be helping them get in there? I don't think
No.
so.
No.
I have another idea.
Light on us.
So we could trap the shadow woman, the shadow beast, the demon,
In
a mental cage.
She can probably hear us, by the way, if she's in the walls.
If you can find her.
So,
She hides in
and
the
then we
wall.
can extract.
this is something you can do.
It's not easy. It's a
need to
big
be able-
spell. But,
You need to be able to see her.
well, yeah, she'll need to be within range.
Oh, so glowing, come stand on the floor.
No.
She likes you.
Yeah, I know.
And I was thinking last week if we had Taw's cloak of many things, we could just put a window or a door on there and walk right in.
Or Strider's magic paints.
Or Strider's magic paints,
Yeah.
or but we don't. We don't.
Portable
have
hole
those.
doesn't work that way.
But we don't have any of those.
Dragon
No,
paint.
we don't. But does anybody else have any cool items? Like now's the time to.
I got some green slime, but that's
What does that do?
it eats through metal. Might work on the window potentially, but you guys are worried about desecrating the holy window. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's a window. Could we just teleport through it?
We had discussed that.
Teleport through a magical window.
do you have to be able to see through it?
Yeah, most of the spells say you have to be able to see or know where you're going. But if you have
Right.
one that doesn't,
No, but it's a window. Can't we just look?
that's a question for the DM.
We were there. Did we look? It's
You couldn't see through it.
yeah. It's no
Oh,
clear
well,
panels.
never mind then.
A voice says, "Or you could just continue on your path, and you've got your friend. Now join us."
That's the easiest path.
Us.
Continue on our path.
Join Legion.
We haven't chosen a path yet.
Tell her to give you your life force back, and maybe you'll think about it.
Yeah, that would be nice. Trust her to heal me.
Hey, what?
Just let me squeeze your heart a little more.
Does she still have my heart?
No, she just that was a narrative description of her doing her
Oh, that's
action.
pretty good. I like.
So her offer was she would show us the way in. If we
Trontelix would show us the way.
and then she would release her friend, but
and
We've already released
get
our
half-
friend.
half the treasure. And we don't, but we don't do that. So then we got to keep looking on our own.
and
I'm okay with it because we can feel no compunction about betraying the demon.
You don't know how powerful this demon is.
Demon
though.
Lord.
Yeah.
Well, this is just a lieutenant, but
Yeah.
this shadow is just a shadow. It's
Yeah.
Do we
Trentalox,
care if
who-
she gets half the treasure if we get the sword?
Do we know Trentalox? He says we do. We've
well,
met him
it
somewhere.
was described.
it was just
described,
described. It was
yeah.
oh, you haven't met him.
Yeah, we haven't met him.
We know the name. It's-
Okay.
yeah.
Which is power with a demon.
Well, you know the name he goes by.
That's fair.
Yeah, you have to know the demon's actual name. Demons never go by their. According to lore.
All right, we're kind of at a standstill. So, all those in favor of going with the demon? That's 4 of 6.
I think it's a bad idea.
Those in favor of going and finding yourselves?
I say we keep
There's
exploring.
a laugh in the wall. It matters not. Your path leads to the door now.
There's only one door, so that's where we gotta go. We gotta go there anyways.
Unless you flee like the mortals you are.
Wait, she's laughing at us saying,
Yeah, it matters
we're
not
debating
what
this.
choice you have. All these debates you're making. So either unless you leave from the way you came, all paths are going to lead to this door anyway.
And
So
Trontelox is there already, according to.
it
Glory.
matters not. Just continue on. Pick any path you want.
Okay, we'll see you at the door.
See you there. Oh, I'll be watching.
We're screwed.
Well, then I take some satisfaction that you'll be wasting as much time as we are.
So which path do we want to take to the door?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so which one did Lulu get drugged through?
So
It's down there.
So I mean, Dave, we jumped that gap. We would have been able to see down that particular.
Sure.
Looks like it connects up with that path.
Oh, it bends around, so that's as far as you'd be able to see.
Not that we would know that, but yes. Okay, but we do know that we have 2 sheer drops.
You know, you would see this drop.
Right? Yeah, so we have that sheer drop. The other one is also.
Other entrances are sheer.
Yeah,
As
either
far as
drop
we know,
or you
it's-
can continue down this path where you saw the pile of bones and the cloud of flies.
No, that was above.
Nope, that was right there.
It was, yeah. Oh, you're right. It was over here.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah.
And what was down that the gentle sloping?
I don't know.
You're the DM, you're all knowing.
Yeah.
Probably made us happy
Another
to see
T. That's what's down there.
T for 2, and 2 for 2. So, for you, and so, for me.
All right,
Hang in there,
decision.
Lloyd.
If we're not gonna take the shadows easy path, then which direction are we going? Those that decided to go do it on our own, you guys choose.
Well, so our biggest obstacle at the moment is lack of ropes. So
You have one more rope, right? That's
We
what
have
we
one
decided.
rope left.
Okay, one rope left.
That's what we decided.
Unless we go back to the game.
Well, then that would. I mean, that one would be better than the one that goes straight down. Right?
Yeah, I'd rather take the angled left.
Okay, let's go back that way.
We go through our path. We skip the steep drop over there.
Come down this way.
Yeah.
All right. Just a representative person.
You come across the edge, you see a javelin.
Whoops.
We brought our cavern with
Oh,
us.
it's because you have the drawing tools up, yeah. Can't we just draw, some lines and then just skip the whole thing? That's how that works, right?
Well, you need the magic paint
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Me and Wiley, man, we were just walking through.
Yeah.
Look at the bones.
The bones, the bones.
That's a super tight path.
No, we're not going that way.
Calls for a few eldritch blasts.
Yeah, we can blast through. I mean,
Yeah.
did it before. Widen it a little bit.
Bad Strider's not here, Mr. Excavator.
Move the earth, yeah.
It's
thought
not
of that
exactly
too
earth, though,
when-
is it?
when we were-
Well,
No.
no, that's true.
Do you have
Yes.
mold scab?
Yeah, right. Mold scab.
All right.
Moldy scab. Ooh.
I mean, so you have a choice here. Do you go down, or do you go up and down?
So we keep going down.
Right?
We assume
Yeah.
at this point we need to go down. This is
Yeah.
kind of the sounds of it.
The door would be.
But we're
in
not
the ground
fitting. I
zone,
don't
right?
see how we're fitting through there unless you actually can blow a hole through it.
Yeah, this is super. This is like exhale and try to squeeze through.
That next one is
Well,
tough.
I guess what we said is completely like blast it open a little wider.
At that.
Sure.
So we don't have to squeeze and be
Vulnerable. Yeah.
vulnerable. Yeah.
Choke point.
Yeah, I have claustrophobia, by the way.
So then I started blasting.
We got fire bolts. We got frostbite. We got all kinds of blasty pew pew cantrips.
There's the Winnie the Pooh episode where he gets
Oh,
eats
yeah.
too much honey and gets stuck in his door.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
That's
we don't want
Lulu.
any of that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Pushing her.
Yeah, right. Jafar, I'm stuck. No, that hurt.
Oh.
Just-
We use that in our house
Oh,
all the
no,
time.
well, I was gonna say, well, my little sister and husband's one of their favorites. I think I'll have a heart attack and die from that surprise.
All right. There was no entrance to this. This is what they were trying to
Oh, they were trying to tunnel down to.
excavate.
Actually, we break it open just to see what happens.
That's where the demon spawn thing is.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all can just stay in there.
Yeah.
So at this point, you guys are in this chamber right here, okay?
Okay.
And let's see what the number 11 says.
Welcome to the appendix. On your left is the gallbladder.
No, that's where you list out the stuff, right? Appendix.
Yeah.
Ah. As one of you, probably Christiana, peers down this hole, you see a 9-foot tall statue of a hulking biped with clawed hands and feet stands on the floor of this chamber. 3 vulture-like demons and 6 gnolls cackle as they dance around the statue. So that's,
Oh crap! Really, you got nothing better than do than sit in a scab and dance around a statue.
Does the statue appear to be an angel, a demon, a devil?
I will show you the picture of
Okay.
the creature it's based after.
Sounds like rocks and dolls.
If
Yeah.
you dispose of them, then maybe it's like pull the statue's arm down and
That
opens the
could be.
secret door.
That is not the right.
Or tip his head
Hello,
back and push
David.
the button like Batman.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hey, guess what? It's snowing.
Yeah.
This just in.
It's
Weather
been snowing for the
sucks.
last hour. I don't like that it's gonna get cold again.
Yeah.
When?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's the last cold day though.
Yeah.
That's gonna be mid-30s all next week.
Well, Friday, Saturday will be both quite cold.
What?
Saturday.
Today?
And then
Oh yeah, Friday,
Oh,
Saturday.
okay.
You're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got about 4
Sunday though,
inches
it's
of
supposed to
ice
be
on my
pushing 30, I
driveway.
believe.
yeah, and then rain next week.
Yeah, we should melt everything, right?
Yep.
Where's it? I'm looking to confirm what the statue is.
1 to 3 inches.
Tonnage?
So it looks
So in
like
essence,
this.
a dusting.
It looks like that.
That's the
Holy
statue.
crap.
It is a statue of that.
Wow.
So maybe a Knoll King.
And
balls.
well, you would recognize this as Yenoghu. Yeenoghgu.
Unigo.
Yenigo? Gu?
No.
Yenago?
The GA is like
There you go.
silent.
Go?
Like
silent?
though, silent, GH on the end.
Yeah. Yenu?
You know. Yeah.
Yenu? Yeah. So that's what that is. So you see that at the base of this. So then it's a matter of what do you do?
Swell. Not.
Fireball.
When in doubt.
Aye. Oh, we voted.
Yeah, right. Aye.
You're all
Yay.
It worked well last time.
We're so quick.
Well,
to
you know the Vrox are a little bit more
spend our
beefy.
friends' spell slots. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, coveting our own.
And as you deliberate,
Oh crap.
you see the shadow appear and announce itself to the crowd and points up to where you are.
Oh, swell.
Look in the sphincter.
But, I mean, in Abyssal, right, it says, the master wants them to join us. Cause them no harm.
Nice.
No. She
We
said
don't know
Fireball.
what she
she
said.
told them not to attack us.
Yeah, we do.
And
Yeah.
you see them
And
start
we leave
to,
this?
you see them start to scatter.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, this chick ain't so bad. I don't know what Gloin did to piss her off.
Turn down her advances.
Most of them,
I just don't have your chart.
most of them went to the left,
Hmm.
but some of them did go to the right.
Okay, I mean, first thing is getting down there, right? So someone's flying us down.
Sure.
Well, I mean,
I call riding the Mastodon.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Well, right now she's in her.
But once she gets
Small
through the
form.
once she gets through the
Then she can
finger,
go
then
back.
she
Yeah,
can
yeah, if
bamf
there's-
into something bigger.
If there's room, yeah.
I'm saying get out and then bamf.
You guys are all right here.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what you do.
We're into the lamp and somebody carries us down.
Well, that's an option. Yeah, we can do that.
Tell me.
It sounds like a
Yeah,
plan.
you get in the lamp.
Get in the lamp and
And
Gloin or Lulu flies us down.
yep.
Well, Gloin is off in the corner taking a leak, so it must be Lulu this time.
Okay.
Flies you down the air.
This is off in the corner of your lamp.
Coming out like a chopper roll hanging from the rope.
It's got a bathroom.
Somebody else
Ma-
can fly
ma-
you for once. That'd be your...
Magic composting toilet.
That's right.
You know, it's what we do.
Just teleports it to another dimension. I don't know where. Somebody's getting all our
Well,
shit.
that's, what was it? What the Guardians of the Galaxy 2? The stuff coming out of the sky.
Yeah, the devil's anus.
Devil.
Appropriate. That's
So-
I think that's where we are right now. Is in the devil's anus.
You look off to the left.
Hemorrhoid, that's where this is.
Looking to the left and right, you can understand why the rocks went to the left, because that way the space is big enough for them to fit through. They just were not going to fit to the right. Right? You look in there and there's a giant pile of bones.
The bones.
Massive pile of bones and Offal sits in the middle of this otherwise empty chamber.
And it just smells awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, awful is. I think it's awful. Awful.
It's a
awful,
bottle.
Yeah.
It's a bottle.
Bottle.
The next line says there's a bottle there, so it's
No, awful is like fat and sinew
Yeah, like
and,
fat. And,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like human. Not human, but like.
And you see
animal remains.
those
Yeah.
creatures that were around the statue have kind of fled into this chamber.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, where is the statue? Is at number 11?
The statue is kind of where Lulu is
Okay.
now.
Before we pile on, I want to take a close look at that statue.
It's a statue of it's
Yeah.
a statue.
No moving parts,
No
no,
moving
trap
parts,
doors,
no-
no
Pull
No.
the arm.
trick leg,
No,
pull on
no.
the ring in its
Pull on the
nose.
trunk.
To,
And
Ding dong!
you,
Okay.
the mastodon picks it up with her trunk and starts bashing it.
Nice.
What? Whoa. Okay. Old
Just
boyfriend?
banging it. She goes, all things, Inigo, must be destroyed. The evil must be vanquished from this.
So I said, looks like early 14th century. Okay.
Hey, don't piss off Lulu. That's what we learned here.
Yeah, okay.
So, from here, you have a choice. You want to go left or you want to go right?
Right.
Oh, he said left.
I'm pointing past the offal.
Westward.
Oh, you
Or,
want
well, or do you? I don't know. I'm just making it up.
Well, if
Or
we
you
go
wanna
in
through
there,
the
we're going
skinny
to
one?
fight those guys.
No, they're walking.
They're walking
They've been
away.
told to leave us alone.
They're going
We
through
don't
the
know that.
Well,
okay.
We do.
Christiana does.
And I do. Maternal
But
knows
two of
a
us
missile.
know that. We would have
Oh,
shared
Bizzle?
that.
If
Yeah, we
you
Oh,
trust,
you have a... Okay.
It was the
If
three
you-
of us speak of Vessel.
yes,
so-
if you trust her.
But they
Sure.
seem to be retreating from us
Okay.
rather
Yeah.
than engaging. So
So that way, or you want to blast through the skinny one?
let's go through the bones.
Let's go. There's a bottle in there that looks interesting.
Yeah, we'll check out the bottle.
All right. You check out the bottle as we continue moving forward.
And a genie comes out.
And a genie comes out. It says, well, would
What do you need?
you like to go home? We're going to end this adventure right now. No, it does not say that. You look at the bottle and
Darn, I was going to say yes.
And Lloyd's like,
it's,
yes,
a,
please.
it's a solid opaque clay bottle with a cork at the top.
I'll definitely grab that.
I think you should drink it.
You're gonna open it?
You lift it up and nothing sloshes inside.
You should take the cork out.
Pandora's
I'm not standing
box.
anyway near
Point it
Pandora.
away
does
from
that.
yourself. Yeah.
I'll open the cork if you sniff it.
Okay.
So,
Deal.
Put it right underneath her nose.
Yeah?
Sure.
No.
Really? Done. You uncork it, and wafting from the bottle is a stream of smoke. You inhale the smoke, and nothing happens. But the smoke continues to waft out.
Record
Close it.
it.
I'll close it. Yeah.
Doesn't do anything.
Oh, as far as you
That
know,
that you know of.
for the moment.
Why have you grown a third head? Skip two.
I
We're right to three.
say a third head. What about the second head?
All right, so you look across the chamber, and there's a
Oh my God! You
narrow
turned you
path
green. Oh, never mind.
that leads off.
Violet. It
Off
turned
the
you
screen.
violet.
Oh, it goes back up.
Let's do it.
You continue following it.
Sure.
Oh,
It'll take us around to the other side. Eventually,
Yeah.
we're gonna find one of these.
We
One
are,
of these
we are
levels are gonna
walking
be-
around the sides of a dome. So.
yeah.
Up, up, up.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know how you do it, Dave. It's 8:58. You got us there.
Because he's just that good, Noel.
He is. Apparently. Because seriously, we didn't know we were going to be there.
Actually,
get you there.
credit to Ruckus. Ruckus has been going left,
Well-
left the whole time.
No, I just said that here. We probably would have gotten.
Let's
we
see
probably
if
would've
it
gotten there.
mattered.
I was gonna say we
No,
probably got there either way.
honestly, it wasn't going to matter.
Let me,
What
let me
we ran
read
into
before
on the
we
way.
really pack up here. Let's just because it literally did not matter which way you went.
Is that a window or a door or what is it?
Well, let's read. When the characters arrive at this 40-foot wide area, read the following. Brass double doors stand exposed in the walls of the scab. A relief image on the doors depicts a blindfolded angel wielding a sword. And carved into the door frame are beautiful gold inlaid runes. 3 goat-headed demons with barbed tails throw themselves against the door as a corpulent, ape-like fiend with tusks and tiny wings kicks at them, roaring commands in abyssal. Knock the door down! But, now that's what and I'm going to add, and as you enter the chamber, floating from the ground next to where this Trantalox, this Nalfashni, is charging at these goat-legged creatures, whispers this thing, and they look back and they see you. And everyone backs away.
That's right.
And roll for initiative.
So what do we see? Trantalox, is he bigger than us? Is he large? Is he?
Yeah.
Can we kill him?
You can always try.
Radiance of the Dawn.
Demon Lord. Oh no, he's not the Demon Lord. He's
Am I
just,
within
we
30
can kill
feet? I'm within
Lieutenant.
30 feet of them all, right?
No, you're not within 30 feet of them all. You are in 30 feet of some of them. I will let you have some of them.
I want Trantalox.
Oh, this guy. Yeah. I mean, you can position yourself in 30 feet of him.
So he's there, along with some other creatures, but they were. Did you say they were backing away? Or
Yeah,
they're
the
making,
other creatures
they're
were
making
backing
room.
up.
to
Yeah,
let us-
goat-footed demons or something like that.
Can we read the writing on the wall, on the door?
Yeah, the writing on the wall is.
That's
The regular wall is word. Oh.
As soon as
Oh,
we
we've
open
already
that,
determined
as
we
soon as
can't
we
read the
open
writing on
that
the wall, maybe on the
door,
door.
as soon as we open that door, he's going to kill us.
There's a goat.
He can certainly try.
I don't know why they were using that and not
I'm
these
sure
guys.
he likes the challenge.
Who is that?
So this is what they described.
For what?
The
The
goat,
goat things, not
there's like
the
4 of
hanging
them or
on
something.
Yeah.
hanging on the door. They have better choices. Like this guy seems like a better choice.
Different demons, different.
Yes. So, I mean, this whole cavern is full. This is an army waiting to invade the Citadel.
We're in trouble. Oh my God.
Never said we weren't.
Which is exactly how I like to end my
I
evenings.
already have a plan.
Awesome.
Trishana does as well. She starts firing.
How many of the you said an army? There's just
Well, this whole cavern is
The whole,
littered.
the whole, as you come in, the floor was front to back covered with demons
Okay.
of various
And they
kinds and sizes.
parted-
Floating above them, there was this one Nalfashni called Trantalox, right? And it was barking commands at these goat-legged creatures to knock down the door, but they're having no progress. And as they come in, and this shadow talks to Trantalox, it looks back and sees you, and arches a command and says, "Let them through!" And they all split, and the mass of demons push to the sides to let you go forward.
Ruckus, get your best persuasion. Spooled up, and,
All
I'll
right.
I'll help and give you advantage.
I need
'cause
a
I'm like-
nice orderly line in 3 columns.
Well, I think the goal is to get us inside and not get them inside.
Yes. So while I'm
Yeah,
doing
that's
that,
our goal.
Yeah, that's our goal. So be thinking of a plan.
I'm not sure how exactly we're going to do that.
Exactly. Yeah. Be thinking of a plan.
Live or die, you probably only have 3 more sessions of this left. 3 or 4. Depending on how things go.
Because Zariel's going to kill us.
Yeah.
In a TPK situation.
You know, little stuff like that.
I mean, giving her the sword would just give her the ability to wipe you out.
Did you notice on the stained glass door or the mural on the door that she's blindfolded?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe by next week I'll pick up some lore to explain why.
Yeah.
And there was 4 of the Hell Riders.
She went from being an archangel to
All right.
a archdevil, right?
I think there was only 4.
Let's see.
And do you have the?
you got
do you know what the
another
writing is? Did you say you can? Is it abyssal or
No, it would have been celestial, probably.
celestial?
I'll have to look. I don't know where I have that one.
Does anybody know celestial?
All right, so that ends our evening. Bye, Ken. And
Points.
I'm going to stop streaming. Night, everyone. Till next week, weather permitting.